Absolutely huge game coming. And tell you, click in, get ready, get ready. I'm going to bring up the starting lineups, and I tell you, you'll see the starting lineups and you won't be happy. I see the starting lineups. First of all, we're going to say good morning to everybody worldwide. Hope you're doing good. And like I say, tough game, but we're going to get there. Good morning to you. Big cup of tea. Hello, 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 hello from Bloomfield Road. And big thank you to Maria McConnell. Maria is in Bloomfield Road for us. She's going to keep us up to date about the game. But man, oh man, oh man. We got to get a result. Now, taking a look at the lineups as we get into this, and happy Easter, everybody. Like it says over my shoulder, da, 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 da. Happy Easter. Happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter. Hope you're having a fantastic time. And got to say, this is a crunch match. This is crunch time. If we don't make it happen today, when are we going to do it? We've got to make it happen today. It has to happen today. A win today. I've been watching the teams lining up and warming up. Stevie Bruce looks quite composed. That's the Blackpool coach. Haven't seen Phil Parkinson yet. The guys on the field looking pretty good. But so going through the lineups as we get through it. Harry Tyra in goal for Blackpool. Played most of the season. Blackpool are bringing pretty much a experienced team. D. Scott, morning to you, my friend. Why don't we have audio? Hello. Let me just check that. We should have audio. Audio should be there, my friend. Audio should be there. Kent Gulliford, everything okay with the sound? Let me know if we got sound. Hear it. Can you hear it? Kent, hear it? Good stuff? Okay, no worries. Scotty gave me a minor heart attack. Loving you, darling. Loving you. But, I'm like, I'm sure we got everything good, but we do. So, well done. Pickle Kisser, brilliant. Thank you. Now, I'll tell you what, I'm going to go straight into this, guys. The starting lineup. Are you surprised? Are you disappointed? I'm going to bring it up for you because you know what? It's the same of more. The starting lineup. Calamity James, hello. Di Humphries, good morning to you. Thank you, my friend. And I'll tell you what, D. Scott, Kent Gulliford, Pickle Kisser, Calamity Jaina, and Di Humphries, good morning to you all. And good morning to everybody else listening in. But this starting lineup, I know you're ripping your bloody hair out right now. It's not all bad. But one position has changed. Dan Scar's in, and Ian O'Connell is on the bench. So that's a good sign. But starting lineup, Arthur Okonkwo, Brunt, Scar, Cleworth, McLean, Rathbone, James, Dobson, Longman. No problem there. Smithy, still no problem. But we got the Neely man there. Yeah, Jay Rodriguez in the lineup again. He better come up with something in this game. Phil Parkinson needs him to come up with something in this game for him to have picked him. Because right now, look on the season, 15 games, 2 penalties, and 1 yellow card. That's it. Maria, hello, guys. Remember, Maria McConnell is in the stadium, Bloomfield Road. She's going to keep us in touch with what's happening. So a couple of days ago, we had Jeff Williams at the Reading game. Now we got Maria McConnell. Hello from an overcast Blackpool. 10 to go. Wrexham fans in good voice. Yes, I did hear that before I shut down the volume, that the Wrexham fans are out in good turn, out in great voice. In fact, they're louder than the home crowd. And I got to tell you, we got to bring that 12th man out today. That crowd needs rewarding. Yeah. The way the support is for this team, they need rewarding on the road. This would be a brilliant time to reward the fans and keep us on track for the next game. Yeah. And also, don't forget, Di Humphrey says, I think Parky is deliberately playing him because he didn't really want him. Just a thought. You know, I've been having these weird thoughts about Rodriguez that he's having to play him because he didn't want him in the first place. And it's people that have brought him in that are probably the pressure behind the scene. I'm not saying Rob and Ryan, not for a second. But the hierarchy, maybe there's a little pressure there coming down on Phil to play the guy. And, it's like Marriott's. I would have had Jack Marriott in from the start. I'm telling you now, Jack Marriott right from the start. Anyway, let's get to the lineups. Blackpool first. Harry Tyra in goal. And I'll say this, like I said before, this is an experienced team from Blackpool. They're coming here and looking for another result, coming in from a 3-1 win last weekend, yeah, on the road. And it doesn't matter whether these guys play on the road or at home. Yeah, it really doesn't matter. They can bring you a game, same as us. But it's an experienced team we're going up against. Afia, Casey, Baggett, Coulson on the back line. Midfield, you got Apter. He got the hat-trick last week. Don't think for a minute that Apter is a goal machine. He's got 7 goals in 41 matches, yeah? It was a hat-trick last weekend. Prior to that, 4 goals in 40 games. Do the math, 1 in 10, yeah? Still not a bad average for a midfield player, but 1 in 10. He's not going to get goals by the bagful every week. I mean, a hat-trick. Come on, do the maths. Like, that doesn't happen every week. Then Evans, Morgan, Silvera. Silvera is an Australian for you Australian fans. He's one of your own. And Ennis and Fletcher up front. Both Ennis and Fletcher can get goals. You got to be wary. They can both get goals. Ennis has got 7. Fletcher's got 8 on the season. They're not prolific, but they get goals and they can finish. So we got to be careful. Careful. Go into the chat, guys, just a second. Ken Gulliford, yeah, Parkinson would pick a squad that's less than the best in his mind just to prove a point. Oh, I tell you, that could be. Give your head a scratch and ask you if that's his style. You know, it makes you wonder why he's picked the team. But Wrexham starting lineup, you've seen it. I'll say it again. Okonkwo in nets, Brunt, Scar, Cleworth on the back. Scar coming in for O'Connell. O'Connell is on the bench. So that's a good sign. Not such a bad injury, not such a bad knock. Midfield, Captain James McLean. He needs to come through and really get under people's skin. We need to rock the boat today. We really need to rock the boat. We've got to come out with a physical presence, not just play the game, not just sit back and wait to get scored on. We've got to come out with a physical presence up and down the field. We've got to move in unison up and down this field. Things have got to happen today. If it doesn't happen today, we really are in behind the 8 ball, coming with 2 games to go. We have to have a win today, and we've got to get favours in the other matches. Let's be honest. It's coming down to crunch time. Midfield, Captain Jimmy McLean. I want a vocal James McLean. I want somebody in the referee's face. And by the way, Darren Drysdale, the referee for this game, yeah? Phil Parkinson, last time out against this guy, said his decisions were unbelievable. Parkinson's not happy that Drysdale is the referee for this one. Going to the chat pretty much. Calamity Jane, it's an interesting theory, but if Parker can choose his starting 11 and he doesn't have confidence in J-Rod, he wouldn't risk promotion to prove a point. You'd like to think so, hey? You really would hope that you're right with that. Absolutely. And I'm not saying there's any problems in behind the scenes. There's probably no problems behind the scenes. Maybe we were being a little bit too critiqued at the time, but it's better to lay it on the line and tell people what you think. There's no time for half measures right now. Like I say, this is crunch time. Back into the midfield. Rathbone, Matty James. Got to get the general on the ball. He has got to get on that ball. George Dobson, Ryan Longman, and then up front, Rodriguez in behind Smith. It should have been Marriott. All day long. We've got no pace in attack. Smith is going to run down balls for no reason. If I was Smithy and you don't get that ball to my feet, I'm not chasing it. I'm saving my energy down the middle for a one-on-one with the keeper. That's where his strength is. That's what he needs to do. Rodriguez, the Neely man, is in the team again. So we're going to go check out what's happening on the scene. And, it's filling up lovely at Bloomfield Road. And remember, guys, we've got Maria McConnell keeping us in tune with the game live on scene. But I hope that Darren Drysdale doesn't become a pain in the ass. I'm telling you straight. If you can remember when he last refereed our match, he was an absolute pain in the ass. Let's hope he isn't the same way today. Because really, this game deserves the teams to really be in focus, not the referee. By the way, the linesmen, Adam Nicol, Joe Simpson, and the 4th official is Martin Woods. But again, Darren Drysdale, Phil Parkinson, basically came out and said unbelievable decisions, and they were. He was so erratic, it was crazy. So let's hope it goes the way it can, and let's hope, like I say, that the teams decide the game and not the referee. Looking at the other games, the guys are coming out to play. But saying hello to you. Phil J. Weston, afternoon, my fella. Afternoon, brethren. Croissant, my friend. Let's hope Dino Rod, Dino Rod. I love that. I love that. Dino Rod. I love it. Proves us wrong and plays a blinder. We can but hope. And we're hoping. And we've been hoping for 15 games, and it's 16 now, and he's got 2 penalties. A goal is coming sometime, guys. A goal is coming sometimes. But rest of the league getting ready. Games on today: Wigan, Rotherham, Crawley, Exeter, Barnsley, Peterborough, Cambridge and Leighton, Lincoln, Bolton, Wycombe, Charlton. Come on, Charlton. Let's have it. Let's rock the boat and get a win at Wycombe. Yeah, they'll close on us if we draw. But I tell you, at the end of the day, we could have teams really close on points if all results come through. And I mean really close. So keep your eye on the scores on the doors. It's going to be bloody interesting. But Wycombe, Charlton, come on, Nathan Jones. Get your lads in gear. Let's have 3 points for you and no points for Wycombe. Yeah, remember, they like to draw games, Wycombe. When they look like they're losing, they get the draw. And when they look like they're drawing, they get the bloody win, like last week, yeah? 2-0, mind, but the first one came late too. Mansfield taking on Reading, Stockport taking on Huddersfield, Bristol Rovers, Stevenage, Bolton taking on the champions. Well done, Birmingham. Let's go for the record points. Come on. And Northampton and Shrewsbury. So that's what you got going on there. I tell you, the scenes look good. Overcast, like Maria McConnell says, it's overcast down there in Blackpool, a place I've been. Seaside town. It's a place where you go for fun, whether you're a kid or whether you're an adult. By the way, Maria has got her grandson with her at the game, so I say hello to her grandson. Hope he has a wonderful time. And going to a football match as a young kid, it's a blast, absolute blast. And happy Easter, everybody. Over my shoulder, a little bit of artwork by yours truly, celebrating Easter with you, because Easter Monday as it is. I'm looking at Stevie Bruce in the crowd, laughing away. And he looks quite focused, but he's got loads of people jumping all over him to get that autograph and that selfie. Yeah. Great atmosphere now. Just a minute to kick off. Thank you, Maria. Beautiful. Got to say, this has got to go. We've got to get 3 points. And I tell you, Blackpool's got an experienced team out today. This is not going to be easy. We've got to be brave. We've got to get on the ball. But I tell you what, hello, everybody around the world. Welcome in. Good to see you. There's the man in the middle, Darren Drysdale. Let's hope he doesn't wreck it. And sometimes he gets physically abusive to players. He gets right in your face. Somewhat of, I'd say, he needs probably a card or two to calm his butt down. But I tell you, we're getting close to it. They're just having photographs at halfway. Kent Gulliford, Parky has another game ban, or just the one? Just the one as far as I can see. And looking at Blackpool right now, going for the toss. Jimmy McLean's in the middle, waiting for the toss. I'm looking at the Wrexham fans getting ready for the game. They're still coming in. So there's a big turnout today by Wrexham. There's J-Rod getting warmed up. Hopefully he does something. Let's hope he does. Blackpool last 5, 4-0-1, 80%. Wrexham 2-3-0 at 60%. So both teams in form. Wrexham unbeaten in 7, Blackpool unbeaten in 1. It's game time, everybody. This is what we waited for, and we need to get the results. We've got to get it today. It's got to happen today. I'm positive we can, but we've got to get on the ball. Matty James needs to spray it around. James McLean needs to get authoritative with the referee and keep the referee in check. We've got to be on this ref. Sammy Smith now with J-Rod or Dino Rod at halfway. Drysdale whistles the game alive. Here we go. Maxi Kloof now. Long ball down the line, going forward. We're in their half. Let's stay in their half the whole game. Come on. We've got to be brave, guys. Got to be brave. J-Rod on the ball doing nothing again, as you would expect. Yes, I agree with that, Calamity Jane. The black, I love the black, as you can see behind me. That's in the wall. I love the black shirts. They do look better. And orange is pretty bright for this time of the morning. Ball into the middle, and it's cleared out. Blackpool going long. Yes, they do go long. Just an interesting point. Those 2 shirts behind me, guys, they're going to stay for quite some time. And I'll tell you why. Those are the miners' shirts. That's the miners' edition. I'm very partial to that. I was raised in a mining community. Yes, a mining community. I'm not from 1865, but I was raised in a mining community. Therefore, those shirts are staying there for quite some time because I have a lot of historical pointers within our family during the mining. Back to the game. Blackpool on the ball, looking like they're going to spray it around. They're not in a rush. They're going to be quite composed on the ball. Tic-tac-toe in it, out of defence. They'll probably play themselves into trouble a couple of times. Like right now, Smithy gets the ball. Unluckily, doesn't make anything of it. But they're going to be quite confident on the ball. Smithy wants them to lose that ball a few times so he can just crash the net. But Blackpool under Stevie Bruce like to pass it around. And like I told you, they're going to make mistakes. And there you go, 2 mistakes. That ball needs to come inside. It does. Get on it. On net. Unfortunately, and that's going for a corner. Good start. Good, bright start for Wrexham. Lucky so far, but you got to say Blackpool playing themselves into trouble. And Ollie Rathbone, could he be the man today? Could he be the man today? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Are you nervous? Callum Tierney, how you doing? Afternoon all. Hello, my friend. How you doing? Are you nervous? What are you saying for the score, guys? Who's going to get that goal? Early goal. Remember in the pregame, I said we need an early goal. Get that early goal. And I tell you, it settles the nerve. We need to get a goal. We need to start getting strong, brave, and just go for it. Nothing to lose. Corner coming in from Rathbone. Beautiful corner. Into the middle. Goes wide. Out of the box. But that's the kind of corner you want launching in the box. Blackpool trying to break out. Does very well. Gets up to halfway. Tea time. Remember, this summer, Wrexham's going to Melbourne, Australia. Yeah. The summer tour, Wrexham going to Melbourne. It's going to be interesting. I got family in Melbourne. I do. Not a dinosaur parky. Love it, buddy. Love it. Blackpool red card today. Let's have it. Let's have it. Let's have it. I'd love that. But as proven, 10 on 11 can be difficult, yeah? Therefore, if we do go 10 on 11 and get the advantage, we need to use that ball. But great point. Not a dinosaur parky. That's a handle. That's a handle. How long have you had that? Not a dinosaur parky. That's a handle. Arthur Okonkwo now going long, very long, extremely long, halfway into the field. Beautiful. That's what you need. Yeah, I hope. Yeah. And that's what I was saying. The red card that we had against Burton shut everything down. And yes, it was a second half where we came alive, but it kind of stalemated the game until we got that first goal. And that's what we got to get in this game, is the first goal. But Blackpool looking bright, coming forward now. And not just bright in their orange shirts, they're looking bright in front of goal. They're making things happen, tic-tac-toeing, looking quite bright is what I'm saying. Ball down the middle now. Smithy down, left quadrant of the field, going forward, needs support. Support's coming slowly. Smithy now, one-on-one. Crosses the ball in. Nice little cross. But J-Rod, I got to tell you, man, can you not read the game? Like, it was obvious where Smithy was looking to put that ball, J-Rod. I mean, look at it. Even he's even looking at J-Rod going, what are you doing? Look right now as he plays that ball. Smithy is looking for J-Rod to slide onto this. He hasn't hit that ball too hard. And J-Rod's not reading the play. That just to me is shocking. A man who's played the game that long doesn't read that play. That's shocking. That is shocking. Anywho, Stevie Fletcher. Come on, I'd love that guy to be on right now. Man. J-Rod gives me eggshells. I'm walking on eggshells every time J-Rod's on the ball. I'm being honest. I have no confidence with the guy. None at all. None at all. And I'm not being rude. I'm just being honest. When Stevie Fletcher's in the mix, I feel so good. I feel so happy. You know something's happening. Even Jack Marriott, get him in. Are they carrying knocks that we don't know about? I wouldn't think so. Oh, hello, James. James just got the ball thrown back at him from the fans, and they were making gestures with their hands. Rude gestures. I can't do that to you. I won't do that to you. But they were to James, and James smiles. Wrexham now on the ball, right side of the field. Longman holding his position, needs to get deeper. This sitting back, spraying the ball along the back three is not going to get it done. We need to be brave through the middle. Matty James needs to be further down the field. Long ball's good, but we can't keep playing on long balls. It's got to come up with a little bit of creativity. Get your foot on the ball, and let's see what we got. Harry Raya on the ball now. Lovely little chip out to field. But again, Blackpool are playing themselves into positions where they're playing themselves into trouble. Calamity Jane, that is brilliant. J Not. No, don't feel so bad. Beautiful. That's good. J Not. As you can see, guys, it was just one band because Phil is on the sideline. Sorry, I didn't carry on with that. Yeah, Phil only got the 1 game ban. But J Knott, that's a good one. You know what? Just for funsies, if you got a funny name for J Rod or Dynarod or J Knott, bring it on. Let's have it. What you got? As we're going through this, everybody's got a great sense of humor. But right now, 6 minutes in, there's a good 5 minutes gone there for Wrexham where they haven't been threatened in front of net. They're keeping it tight, but there's still no real flow to the game. Blackpool want to play it around, as you can see. Wrexham are just launching it long. We need to get the ball on the grass. For the senior crowd out there, and a little bit of learning curve here for the junior crew, there was a guy called Brian Clough many, many years ago. He was a fantastic manager, especially with Hartlepool United, Derby County, and Nottingham Forest. And he made a comment once. He said, if God wanted the ball to be played in the clouds, he would have put grass in the clouds. Hence, keep the ball on the bloody floor. And that was the attitude that he had. Fantastic coach. Get the ball on the floor. This is what Wrexham need to do. Get on the game. Matty James, now the general on the ball, needs to spray it around. That's exactly what I'm saying. Get the ball, have confidence, play it around. Longman now, tic-tac-toe. Inside, George, well done. Nice turn, looking for the options. Going wide to James McLean. Beautiful ball. James is on the ball right now. Nice touch, one-on-one. Passes off. Cross comes in, and straight to the keeper, and he nearly coughs it up, and the goalkeeper is acting out. Take a look. There's nothing really in this too much. George or anybody isn't being malicious anywhere near the keeper here. Take a look. There you go. Drysdale, have a word. He's not made of bloody sugar, I hope. Having a kid. But anyway, 7 minutes in. Coming up to 8 minutes in. Signs are good. But like I say, J-Rod needs to read the play. And J Knott, I'm loving that. Calamity J Knott. Brilliant. J Plod. J Plod. Oh, mate, it's all coming in now. J Plod. That's lovely. J Rod touched the ball. Yes, it's crazy. J Rod touched the ball. That's another good one. Oh, we're having so much fun. Blackpool now just inside our half, playing it around, tic-tac-toeing, going nowhere, and I hope they go nowhere all game. And they've given it up twice in this quadrant here, and that's a dangerous ball. Watch this, Arthur, watch this. But they've given up the ball and coughed up the ball a few times. I pray that continues. There we'll get some mistakes. There we'll get some space and hopefully get on the ball. H Plod is brilliant. That's funny. You guys are rocking it. You're rocking it. What's the crowd sound like, Maria? Are the Blackpool fans nervous? Are the Wrexham fans in ascendancy? Anytime you can, just let us know what's going on there. And if you see something too, J-Plod, that's my choice. Yeah, J-Plod. That is a good one. Defensively for today, yeah, the big changes, Ian O'Connell's on the bench and Dan Scar's in the middle. I do say again and again, Louis Brunt has played a great second half of the season. He's done exceptionally well, stuck to the task, and he's not bad coming forward either. He gets forward further than most guys themselves do when they play that position. So I herald what Brunt brings. Throw in now, edge of the box, could be dangerous. Goes deep, hits the penalty spot, repelled again by Wrexham. Blackpool still have the ball, looking to get that ball deep into the crossing zone. One-on-one, crosses the ball, doesn't go anywhere. Matty James down the line. Smithy picks it up, needs support again, keeps the ball. Well done, Smithy. Exceptionally intelligent play by Smithy. Nice tackle there, unlucky there. Longman going through, but just gets stopped, I tell you. For my money, when I'm looking at the signs here, Blackpool, I don't know about you, senior crew, but Blackpool are playing with fire here, especially on their own back door. Just tapping it around. I mean, you got 6 guys in the back 4 there, yeah? 6, which means you got 4 up front. That tells you straight away the tactic of how many we're going up against when we got the ball. So they're doing a 6 and 4 routine on us, 6 in the defensive, 4 on the offensive. Yeah, watch for that to happen. But this passing around, we don't want to chase the ball. They're going to put it into a passing lane where we're sitting right now, where they're going to cough it up. They can't get out, but they're going to stay patient. That's not a problem. We just don't need to start chasing the ball and that final third of theirs. This is where we need to collect or intercept or press. We're not the final third. We need that pocket open so we can charge into that space and maybe have a shot or 2 on net. But right now, 10 minutes in, the signs are pretty good. But we're not going to get lulled into a false sense of security, I hope. Every second counts. Every tackle matters. The one-on-ones, we've got to win them and then use the ball. And right now, we're coming into this game quite nicely. Again, the scenes are good. The signs are excellent. Going left again. Jimmy McLean on the ball, one-on-one. Fakes comes inside, passes off once again. Wrexham keeping possession, not rushing it. There's no need to. There's 90 minutes to bang a goal in. We got 80 minutes to go. Okay. So, yes, ball coming in, deep, headed out. That's a throw into Wrexham. Maria O'Connell says, Blackpool fans singing along with a bloody drum. Booing McLean, got history from his Wigan days. Even game so far. Thank you, Maria McConnell. Yes, there you go, guys. So, James is getting booed if you can't hear it because you're listening here. Throw-in comes in. Longman now crosses the ball. Get that ball in there. And a corner. Nice one. Let's have the corner coming in. Back post. Get it on the back post. And if not on the back post, put it just between the penalty spot and that 6-yard area. That's the sweet spot. And whip it in. Whip it in fast and hard for the front post. And that can also happen. Matty James going over there. And rightfully so, taking his time. Remember in the pregame, I said, when we get the free kicks, when we get the corners or the throw-ins, slow it down a split second. Give everybody a rest. The other team don't see it like that. They're still pressured. But if we're in the attack, give everybody a slight rest. That little bit of respite can make all the difference. Corner coming in. Matty James kicks in now. Lovely corner. Far post. Headed around. Still in the box. Still fighting for it. Blackpool clear, as you can see. Going for the throw-in. But again, the throw-ins. Just slow it down a notch. Take your time. Walk to the ball. Like James McLean is doing right now. It's absolutely perfect for this game. Take your time. Secure your energy. Don't waste your energy. You got a long way to go. Brilliant ball over the top. Let's see if he makes it. Ryan brings it down beautifully. Not going to get that ball back, but a great clearance into his own box. Let's have it. Grim Plays, how you doing, my friend? Wrexham look like they're going to cough the ball up here. They do so. And the referee could have called a free kick there, but doesn't. Again, Drysdale being a bit of an unbelievable decision maker. Corner to Wrexham. Sorry, corner to Blackpool. And, Matty James is having a go at the referee. Rightfully so. It's like, where's the foul? Where is the foul? This Drysdale fella can ruin a game. I mean, obvious foul there. When a team's on the attack and you let that happen, if you get scored on, how bad does that referee look in the moment? How bad does he look in the moment? This guy's repeating what he's done before. And Phil's not happy with him. Corner, Blackpool. Got to keep it tight. Beautiful field, though. I got to say, the field looks great today. Lovely field to play on. Corner coming in now. Great corner. Still hanging around. Cleared by Wrexham one more time. Blackpool have possession, keep possession. Going all the way down that right side, and it's not going to run out for play, but it's coming back. Indeed, it is coming back. James McLean in a hustle, doesn't get there. Bit scrappy at the moment, but again, Blackpool on the ball, passing it around, looking to keep possession. They are keeping possession. And I say to Wrexham, don't chase every ball. Keep your energy. Conserve energy. Second half's going to be a tough battle. Drizzle, moist field. It's going to take that energy out of you. The field is not so short as you would like. Again, that'll sap your legs too. So, nice field, nice game of football, into feet. Blackpool making for a decent game today here. And Wrexham can feed off that as well. 3 clean sheets in the last 5 for Wrexham. 2 clean sheets in the last 5 for Blackpool. Doesn't matter home or away. Ball coming through. This is dangerous. Very dangerous and well shielded. Well played. Great defending one more time. Well played one more time. You got to say Wrexham had a threatening chance there. Could have been dangerous. Fletcher going through. And not Stephen Fletcher, Ashley Fletcher. Got to keep it tight, and we did. Well played again in defence. Wrexham one more time. Phil Parkinson's coming to the sidelines. He's wanting to switch things around. Calamity Jana, I'm watching on Paramount, which runs about 90. Promise no spoilers. Good man. Well done. Sometimes it's really hard not to press that button or not to go yippee when we score, and I know the feeling, but if you are so far ahead, it would be better if you didn't do that, because obviously, and I'm not saying just you, Calamity Jane, I mean everybody else, it would be better so that no one gets the entertainment spoiled. But again, 15 minutes in, things are looking quite decent. One goal is going to be very, very inspirational in this one. Looking at the other games so far, we'll get back to that in a second. But again, we allow Blackpool to have the ball in that own third of the field, the final third of their. But then when it comes over the line, that's when we get active. That's when we're looking to press. You can see 3 players squeezing the ball there on Ennis. Absolutely giving him no space. He coughs it up. We win the throw. Pressure in the right plot. But we got to pressure the ball. When we have the ball, that ball's got to pressure their defense. Going to give you a quick updater. If you're a Wrexham fan, you might be quite happy at the moment because right now, at the moment, staying as it is, it's Wycombe 0, Charlton 1. Get a load of that. Wycombe 0, Charlton 1. Also, Peterborough 1-0 over Barnsley. Lincoln 1-0 over Bolton. Stevenage 1-0 over Bristol Rovers. And I'll give you more scores on the doors when they get here. But Charlton are 1-0 up against Wycombe Wanderers. And it's Lloyd James on 11. So come on, you Athletic. I said there's a chance that Wrexham would get help. And that's one of the games where we need help. Arthur, well done on the edge of the box. So keep your knackers crossed, fingers crossed, legs crossed, whatever it is you want to keep crossed. But this is crunch time at the end of the season. I told you, twists, turns. Can you imagine what's going through Wycombe fans' heads right now? There's a long way to go. 17 minutes in, 0-0 here at Blackpool. But it's 1-0 over there at Wycombe to Charlton. And Charlton are in great form. Remember, we covered that in the pre-game. Charlton is in exceptional form. 13 points out of 15. Oh, that's a terrible pass there by Matty James. And he's going down the right side, looks for the shot, cuts inside, but Matty James clears up the mess that he made himself. Yes, but I'm saying Charlton, 13 points out of 15. This would be 16 out of 18. They are really overachieving. I said in total 8 games, Charlton would get 16 points. If they win today, it's 16 points right now. Darren Drysdale going over to the line. Looks like he's going to be pulling out a card here. You know how Drysdale loves Wrexham. Yeah, Di Humphries, I got to agree with you guys. Di says, J-Rod, please make any kind of tackle. Anything. Do something. Please. It's... Wrexham have already got a red card, okay? Wrexham have got a red card because J-Rod's in the team doing nothing. We are 10 on 11, okay? That's what I'm saying. You're absolutely right, Di Humphries. Absolutely right, sir. J-Rod needs to do something. At least make a tackle. When you hear someone say, at least make a tackle, that's telling you they're not doing anything, okay? Just if you're new to the game, if someone says, at least make a tackle, that's saying at least do something. Wrexham win the free kick. The referee doesn't give a free kick. And now he gives it against Wrexham. I tell you what, I can't believe what he is doing. This Drysdale fella is doing exactly what Phil Parkinson said last time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Big up, Pickle Kiss. I love it, man. Back in Toronto, yes. And remember, guys, I know where you are, but some people around the world don't know where you're from. And to encourage other people to get in the chat, once in a while, say what town you're from or what country, and it really will let people go, hey, I'm going to tell them where I'm from. That's the idea. That's the idea. Maria McConnell, first big challenge. McLean left a bit on the Pools player. Hotting up now. Top midfield battle. Yes, it is. It is. It's hotting up. And the referee needs to stay strong. Card coming out here. It is hotting up. Looks like George is in the book. Yeah. George is going to get a little bit of a daffodil card. He's got the daffodil. There you go. Another one for George. But you know what? It was a team foul. Not necessarily. And I mean, guy wasn't really breaking through like the doors and onto the other side, you know. Not really breaking through at all. But hey, Drysdale gets the Wrexham in the book. He's going to be happy about that one. Wrexham defending now on the edge of the box. Ball comes into the box. Blackpool keep it alive. It is alive inside the 6-yard box. Comes back out. A nice flying ninja kick into touch by your man, James McLean. Lovely play. We have to get on the ball, like I'm saying, though, guys. We've got to start getting a bit braver. So far, so good. It only takes a goal, but we have to start getting Matty James on the ball. J-Rod, watch J-Rod, watch J-Rod, watch J-Rod. He made that happen. Yeah, and you can believe that. Yeah, you can believe that. Not. But hey, watch J-Rod. When he's running, watch what he pressures. Watch where he goes. He's the soft forward defenseman. He'll run into zones where he's not pressurizing the defender, but he's getting close. And forwards think that's defending. That's not defending. That's shadow boxing. So down the line, Wrexham looking to break it, looking to get in. Smithy now fighting for the ball. Does he come up with it? No, he doesn't. Goes for the throw. 21 minutes in. Tell you, hopefully that score at Wycombe stays the way it is. It's got to stay that way. We need help. We didn't before, but we do now. Ball over the top now. Wrexham chasing into the final third. They do come up with the ball. Dobson to Longman. Nice header down to Cleworth. Beautiful play. Matty James to Cleworth. Matty James to Cleworth. Cleworth gets the ball back, looking around, surveying all the way back to Scar. Scar now over to Louis Brunt. Louis Brunt cuts inside. Well done. Well played, Louis Brunt. Nice ball. Fluffs his pass, but it gets there. McLean, Rathbone, all the way back to Brunt. You might think that passing the ball around is going to take some energy out of Blackpool, and you'd be right with that. But there comes a time the ball has to do something other than just make people run around. James McLean looking to get the throw in, does indeed. Ollie Rathbone throws it back to James. I love watching Ollie Rathbone. He makes me laugh all the time. Just his character. He's so much fun to watch. He's like a young kid on the field. He's a man, obviously, but he's like a young kid amongst boys. He's got so much enthusiasm is what I love. And obviously the hard-working aspects. Tic-tac-toe down the line again. Nice play by McLean. Looking like we're getting in. Smithy, brilliant play. Break inside. Get a shot on net side. Come on, put it away. There, oh, my life, my life, my life. Why didn't you pass off? Longman wide open. Nice try, though. Good save by the keeper, but really, close on. And that comes from Smith. Now, I'm going to say it. Smithy taps off. James goes through, yeah? That's where Rodriguez should be. Where's Rodriguez? Where the hell is he? Nowhere. The nowhere man is nowhere. And that's what I've been saying. Where the hell is he? Terrible guy. Get him out of here. Smithy does put on a brilliant pass there for McLean and a great save by Raya. Corner coming in now. Hot. Great corner. Far post. Headed back into the mix. And the keeper gets the header off his own defender. But I tell you, great chance for Wrexham. Best chance of the game so far. Lincoln City are 2-0 up over Bolton right now. And Wycombe is still 1-0 down against Charlton. Boy, I tell you, that's got to stay. But hey, James McLean, I was looking at the ball in the back of the net, but Ryan made a brilliant save. Great save there. Keeps Blackpool in the game. But I tell you, that was a situation where Blackpool play themselves into trouble. We intercept. Smithy makes a great pass off. And that's Sam Smith. He's been doing that all season since he's joined us. If J-Plod, H-Plod, No Plod could ever get near the ball, they're nearly there, man, he'd have had at least 4 or 5 goals. And the chances that Plodder has had, he's fluffed every one. Dynamically fluffed them. Anyway, Blackpool on the ball, looking to go forward. Again, well intercepted by Wrexham's defence. And Scar back to Okonkwo. A lot of O's in this team. Okonkwo goes long. No one on the end of it. Blackpool win possession, going forward again. But it's cleared one more time down the line for Wrexham. And the keeper comes out to collect. Great chance there by McLean. Man, oh man. The Red Dragons fans would have been jumping up and down in ecstasy had that gone in. But wow. Game number 1 of 3 to go in the final 3 games of the season. Bite your nails off. I tell you, bite your nails off wherever you are because this is going to be a tough one. James McLean storming down the wing now. Being hassled. Keeps possession. Well played, McLean. Back to Rathbone. Rathbone has a look to Brunt. Brunt pushes it back to Rathbone. Ollie Rathbone having a look around. I tell you, the game has now took up a different level of speed. We've got a better game going now. Wrexham moving lots further forward now. Longman down the right side. Brilliant play. Looking around. Surveying. One-on-one. Crosses. Gets a cross in. Great cross. Repelled again by Blackpool. Wrexham picking up the pace. This is more like the Wrexham we know. And that's a dive. He'll get the free kick, but that was a dive clinically. Maria McConnell from the Bloomfield Road says, Wrexham fans singing loud now. Beautiful. Look at that far end. This ball comes in. That's a lot of worried fans thinking Wrexham might score there. But I tell you, the game has taken new life. Peterborough 1-0 up at Barnsley. Crawley 2-0 up at Exeter, just to give you some more scores. Things are hotting up. Blackpool going down the right wing now. Louis Brunt, one-on-one. Ennis gets the cross in. Decent cross by Ennis. Doesn't go anywhere, though. Rathbone cans the ball into touch, but gets the free kick. Again and again, things are happening. Lots of scores happening on this day. Day 1 of 3 to go. Things are going to happen. Twists and turns are going to be delivered every half of this remaining season. You got 6 halves, 3 games. I guarantee you, each half there's going to be twists and turns. Right now at halftime, things are looking damn good for Wrexham. Wait to see what happens after 90 minutes, because Wycombe always have this uncanny knack of saving their asses with a goal. They're losing 1-0 at home. Pray to the soccer gods, the football gods, that Charlton can add to it. That would be great, great insurance for us. Raya down on the floor right now, getting some treatments. And that save he made, I tell you, stunning little save, stunning save. It really was a great little save. He's really kept him in. Will.i.am Bo, 47%. Absolutely. That's possession, guys. Well done, my friend. I tell you. Let's have a look at some of the other scores right now. Okay, top to bottom, Crawley now 3-1 up over Exeter. Can't believe that. Amazing. Hey, where's that been all season? Barnsley losing 1-0 to Peterborough. Cambridge 1-0 over Leighton. Where's that been all season for Cambridge? Lincoln 2-0 over Bolton. Charlton 2-0 over Wycombe Wanderers. Come on, soccer gods, you answered me again. Yes, 2-0. Come on, let's have it. Keep going. This is a good thing. Wycombe now need 3 goals to take Charlton out. Beautiful. Keep it going. Soccer gods, I'm praying for 3. Football gods, come on, let's have it. 3 goals. That's a great start. Now, you know what? It's all lining up for Wrexham to get a goal. We get a goal now. Things are looking good. Moving on. Stevenage 1-0 over Bristol. Yes. Northampton 1-0 over Shrewsbury. But again, I got to tell you, earthquake this weekend. I said it in the pre-game. Charlton 2-0 over Wycombe. Right now, it is happening. It is happening. Fantastic. Let's get a goal, Wrexham. Come on. 28 minutes in. Come on. Yes, Pickle Kisser. Let's go, Charlton. Grimm's Place. Don't forget, we have them next. Oh, yes, baby. Oh, yes, we got them next. And you know what, Grimm Plays? Let's hope the game at Wycombe takes a little bit of stuffing out of them, because 2 road games back-to-back will take you down a little bit, will make your legs go a little bit. You got more travelling to do. It's not home cooking. So 2 back-to-back, yes. Wycombe, start kicking the living daylights out of them. Claw back into that match. It's just what we need to soften Charlton before we get them next week at the Kairas, the Stoke Kairas, or if you want it, the racecourse ground. Yes. Am I pumped up? Yes, because now we've got reason to be happy. Reasons to be cheerful, part 1000. Wrexham on the ball. Cleworth now. Going down the line. Nice little touch off to Longman. Longman's going to go back. Safe play. Now Wrexham don't have to worry too much. That 2-0 lead is like a ball through the middle. He's offside. I'm saying he's offside. But he wasn't, or was he? No, not offside. Should have put it away. Was that Rodriguez? Take another look. Take another look. They're nearly there, man. Have another look. Here we go. Ball comes through. Tap. There he is. There he was. Tap. Brilliant ball. There he is. Nothing happening. That should have been 1-0. Why are you blasting it? Just pass it past the goalie. Yeah. Marriott would score there. Paul Mullin would score that. Stevie Fletcher would score that. Absolutely, Maria. Absolutely. Maria McConnell reporting at Bloomfield Road for us, guys. One of our own, one of our family. And she's got a grandson in and a partner as well at the game. Maria says Wrexham should have scored. Great save. And also, she's saying attack, attack, attack from the Red Dragons. Here we go again. Longman down the line. Beautiful play. Battled for the ball. Got it. Nice ball over the top. Goes to James McLean. He gets it back in the middle. And unfortunately, Smithy can't get there. Great play. Now Wrexham's opening up the play. A lot of wide play. Comprehensive ball play. Brilliant stuff right now. Raya in goal for Blackpool is going to be very busy. 30 minutes in now. Things are looking good. And I'm a really happy person. Wow. I tell you, I'm looking at that score again. It still says Wycombe are 2-0 down to Charlton at home. Could you have it any better? Yeah. Go back to that pre-game and see what I said about that game. Right now, Wrexham on the attack. It's that man on the ball. Smithy passes off. Another big save by Raya. He's doing excellent, that little fella. Harry Trier. I call him Raya. Smithy taps off again. See Smithy making another assist for someone else to get in on the action. And there's your man, Rod, on the floor. But yeah, keeper for Blackpool is having a great game today. One's going to get past him eventually. There you go. Blackpool under pressure. Can't even turn, spin, and get the ball under pressure. Get Fletcher on early. Absolutely. I think 45 minutes, or even like last time against Burton, the injury, 37. But halftime, Fletcher comes on. It gives us that aerial presence up front and that physical battering ram. We need to start intimidating that back line. Right now, we've got something going, but we need another guy to support Smithy. It's got to happen. Jack Marriott would be great for the speed, but Stevie Fletcher would be better for the aerial game. Calamity Hina, we're looking like we want it now. Absolutely, absolutely. Another shot on target. Fans allowed now. Maria McConnell. Roselle says, stop blaming Rodriguez. Parkinson is the one to put him in the field. We know that, Roselle. Yeah, we know that. But honestly, I think a lot of people like you have had enough of watching what we've seen for so long without him being productive. People want to see Rodriguez be productive. And yes, there are reasons why Parkinson has him in the team. Is it pressure because Wrexham spent money and bought him in and he's a profile player? It could be. It could be something else. But at the end of the day, the team is better with Fletcher or Marriott or Super Paul Mullin, as you all know. But great point, Roselle. Great point. 32 minutes in, still 0-0. Blackpool got the long throw, and I tell you, Fletcher's in the middle. Ashley Fletcher, number 11. 8 goals on the season, looking to get number 9. And I'll tell you, Fletcher and them guys, they can put the ball in the net. Brilliant catch by Arthur Okonkwo. The long ball comes in, and Arthur kicks long. Should be a free kick against the keeper there. Nothing doing. But he'll blow this one. It's absolutely ridiculous how this guy is blowing the game. It was a full-blown foul on Arthur Okonkwo in the penalty area. And this guy is blowing everything against Wrexham that I can see. If you can see a foul in the penalty box, and well done, Matty James just throws himself to the floor to mimic the referee. Drysdale is not befriending himself to Wrexham fans, players, coach, or us. He needs to become invisible and just call the game. Nice ball over the top, far into the box. It's a live one and goes over the bar. I think Okonkwo watches it, and it's a corner. And the referee is getting stick from the Wrexham fans right now, and rightfully bloody so. He's an oil can. This referee is an oil can. He's a robot. He likes to be in the picture. He likes to be the limelight of the game. A referee should be invisible. A referee is just a conductor of traffic. And he's not invisible. Corner coming in. Blackpool, great corner. Headed into the net. No, it's going wide. On the edge of the box, comes back in. Chips back in. Dangerous ball. Still have it. It's on the edge of the box. Could have the shot come in. Cuts inside. Takes the shot. And a decent save by Arthur Okonkwo. Goal-bound shot there by After. Yes, he scored 3 last week. We're not looking for him to get any this week. But yeah, nice shot by After. Going into the net. And Arthur Okonkwo marries up and touches it over the bar. As it comes back in the box, nice little chip. It settles and nestles nicely for Apter. Ball back into the net. Head tennis in the box. Should be a free kick for Wrexham. Again, this referee's calling nothing for Wrexham. And Arthur Okonkwo clears. Nice ball down the field. Smithy's running onto this. Unluckily, doesn't get it. But it's a lovely, lovely ball down the field. But that's Route 1 football. That's the Hail Mary. And we can't expect to get the Hail Marys to make us get ahead all the time. But a nice idea from Arthur Okonkwo. Blackpool still on the ball. 35 minutes in. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. D. Scott writes, Rodriguez is getting £600,000 a year. I think he can take some criticism. Absolutely. £300,000 a goal. Yeah, I reckon so. Ball knocked out. That's a throw into Blackpool. Like I say, second half's going to be very interesting right now. I'm just going to go quickly back to the scores for people watching around the world. Confirmation. Wickham 0, Charlton are still 2-0 up. 1-0 Northampton over Shrewsbury. We'll get back to scores more in a little while, but it is still 2-0 to Charlton. Amazing helper for Wrexham right now. Blackpool looking to go down the line. Longman defeats them, takes the ball long, nobody there. Wrexham clear the lines, moving up the field. You see Rodriguez just coming into the play. He's literally coming into the play quite late. Blackpool now going long, over the top. Bronte now clears it. Great battle by Brunt. Gets the ball out of danger zone. And again, one more time. Got to say, hand it to Lewis Brunt. He's had a fantastic second half of the season. I've said it a few times, but really, credit where it's due. For a young guy, he's coming through. He really is. And don't forget, we got options on the bench for the second half. Blackpool going down the right wing now. Gets the cross in. Goes really, really, really long. And he keeps it in and wins a corner. Well played. But I think it went out beforehand. Yep. Blackpool are not happy that it's not a corner. They say it didn't go out. And Drysdale's now changed it. He's saying it is a corner. There you go. There you go. There you go. Amazing things happening in this game because I can't make head or tails sense of what this referee's about at times. Are you the same? Maria McConnell says referee changes his mind. Pull, corner, and more stick from the fans. Absolutely. This referee, I'm not saying anything about him as far as a bad word, but very dubious calls is what I'm saying. Very dubious calls. You're supposed to be impartial, Mr. Referee. Impartial and invisible. You're not. Corner coming in. Onto the penalty spot. Outside the box. Shot coming in. Shot goes way over the bar. High, wide, and handsome? No. High, wide, ugly. Arthur has the ball ready for the goal kick. But again, some of the calls this referee is making, you now have to go back to Phil Parkinson from the last time that Darren Drysdale officiated a Wrexham match. In his own words, Phil Parkinson said, Darren Drysdale, unbelievable errors. Unbelievable errors. If you're a Blackpool fan, you're loving it. There's no doubt about it. Stevie Bruce on the sideline, he's got no worries about the referee because it's all going his way. So look for the second half to change. Smithy now taps off. J-Rod gets to the ball, passes the ball and connects. He gets the free kick as well. I wouldn't have played that free kick. I wouldn't have whistled that down. Wrexham had the ball. Why are you not playing the advantage? This guy is an absolute robotic ref. He should have played the advantage there. We had the ball. We were moving. No need to stop. Oxy Pusio from Mako. ¿Cómo está, mi amigo? With Wrexham. Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you. How's the weather in Mako today? Ball coming in. Gets in there. Cleared again. On the edge of the box now. Longman taps it back in. That's not going to make it. Trier should get that, and he does. He gets it. Nice and easy. Blackpool going down the left wing, looking to move forward. Nice give and go. Fletcher going back on the ball on the edge of the box. He's got two Wrexham fans and two Wrexham defenders around him and can't get past him. Everybody was running after him. Fletcher couldn't go anywhere without being grabbed. Rightfully so. Throw into Blackpool. They're taking their time. But again, Harry Trier in goal for Blackpool is the busier of the keepers, but Arthur Okonkwo has made one brilliant save. Harry Trier, two brilliant saves. So Wrexham are in the ascendancy, have got the pressure, just waiting for that goal to come through. But again, Charlton leading Wickham 2-0 at Wickham. If we don't make this pay now, if we don't collect the pay dirt out of today's match, we won't get a better opportunity. We're watching Wickham lose. Let's hope it stays that way. But we have to get something out of this game. A draw is not what we're looking for. We need the win. I can see that for you there. Will Iambo. There is no reason to score in the first half. It would throw off the odds. No need to score in the first half, but if we can get one, it would be a good idea. Get the ball in the back of the net earlier than later. And then you know how hard we are to break down once we go ahead. But I don't want us to play with a 1-0 playing in a defensive mode. I want us to keep playing in the attacking mode because, as you know, your best form of defense is attack. And it works for Wrexham every time. Calamity Hina, hola, Kent from USA here. Nice one. And Kent Gulliford says, hola, I'm from Canada, but following in Mexico. I love Mexico, you know. I go there quite a bit. Oh, yeah, I do. I love Mexico. Phil Parkinson is absolutely ripping his hair out with the referee, having a word with the fourth official. He's like, can we have some of the decisions go our way? We don't see any decisions coming our way. Blackpool now, 41 minutes in, coming up to half-time. It's 0-0 here at Bloomfield Road. Nothing gained, nothing lost in the game. Referee doesn't call a free kick against Wrexham there, and I think he should have done. The referee really is calling some strange decisions, which is really causing the players to hesitate in the game. That's what's happening here. They're expecting calls to be made. They're not. And everybody is literally taking a momentary pause, which is disrupting the game. Blame the ref. It's absolutely the ref here. Anywho, 0-0. One goal changes the scene. Scar surveys at the back, looking to go forward. No rush. Matty James on the ball. I want to see more of Matty James in the middle. He's in that slot. He's got to get in that slot. He's open. Ball down the line now. Again, repelled by Blackpool up to halfway. Louis Brunt doesn't come up with it, but that was another handball missed by the referee, and he does get it this time. Ennis disputes, and everybody's disputing what this guy's doing, and I'm talking Drysdale. Wrexham fans there in the sun, waiting for something to happen. If something happens pretty soon, you're going to see people go mad. Right now, Wrexham and Wycombe are level on 84 points. Charlton are on 82 points. Do you hear that? 84, 84, 82. I told you by the end of the day, points could be really close. This is why Wrexham now have to get the win. They'd be on 86, Wycombe would be on 84, and Charlton would be on 82. That's what's got to happen here. We have to get the win. Calamity Yena, my keyboard loves Spanish. Beautiful, beautiful. Spanish is a beautiful language. It is. It is. South America, Central America. Yo soy habla español. It's fantastic down there. I love it. I love going down there any time of year, even when it's mega, mega hot. Back to the game now. It's hot. The sun's shining on the field right now, but it's not as hot as it is in Mexico down there today. Bloomfield Roads are much bit chillier. But going down the wing, Wrexham now win the throw-in. A battle there by Ollie Rathbone. He's battling, and he's grimacing, and he's grimacing, and he's grimacing, but he's still going, and he's not giving up. Yes, absolutely. Maria McConnell exactly agrees there. Good battling from Rathbone. Man, Maria, you're quick on the draw, let me tell you. Wouldn't it be nice, before we go into half-time, if Rodriguez shoots from 35 yards and it cannons in off the crossbar, hits the white line and trickles over the line and goes in for 1-0 just before half-time? It'd be a great confidence booster for him, and then he could show us what he's made of. Now, there's me being nice, right? Yeah. Hugh Daniel, how you doing, fella? I really hope Wrexham gets the win today. This is the best opportunity we have. It absolutely is, my friend. It absolutely is. Especially with Wycombe dropping 2-0 right now. I'm not jinxing anything. I'd love, and I pray that stays the way it is. Blackpool coming through, getting the cross in. No, waiting for the corner. What's the corner? But yeah, it's a great opportunity. Di Humphries says he'd have to get near the ball for that, Steve. He would, absolutely, mate. He totally would. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. 44, coming up to 45 minutes now. Extra time added on. We'll know pretty soon. Corner coming in for Blackpool. Keep it tight at the back, guys. Keep it tight. Nothing given away right now. Ball comes in, hits the penalty spot. That's a great corner and headed over the bar. Very good corner. Decent header. And Arthur Okonkwo just manages the ball out of play. Love that one, though, Di. He'd have to get near the ball. Yeah. 2 minutes added time. Thank you, Maria. 2 minutes added time. She's doing a great job. Thank you, love. Excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. And a big hello to the family in the crowd as well for you as well. All superstars. 2 minutes to go. Here we go. Halftime 0-0. Would you have taken halftime 0-0 before the game started? I think I would, because it keeps you in the game. But half-time at 0-0 is what we're looking at so far. We've got a minute to play, and we haven't used up too much energy. So looking for the second half, signs are looking good. Andy Solo, how you doing, my man? How you doing? How are we playing today? I don't have live stream to see them. I'll keep you in tune, mate. I'll tell you what, it's been a 50-50 half. Coming up to the half-time, I'll give you more because we're going to get there real soon. But right now, Wrexham on the ball, moving into Blackpool territory. There's a hustle and a bustle on the sideline there. Ollie Rathbone comes up with the ball, comes back into the middle of the field. Cleworth now over to Longman on the right side, just inside his own half. Cuts back inside, keeps possession. Matty James back to Dan Scar in the middle of defence, and the referee's probably going to blow anytime soon. Ball over the top. Smithy and the crew changing it. Rodriguez doesn't get near it. Blackpool clear it. Blackpool going over the halfway line, looking to at least. Do they? Do they? No, they don't. Out for the throw-in. Referee probably going to blow this one pretty soon. And Blackpool up in arms because they lose a throw-in. I mean, pick your fights wisely. It's a throw-in. It's not a goal. Jeepers creepers, damn sakes. It's just a throw-in. Stop whining. Get the game going. Keep laughing. Ball now. Deep, deep, deep. And the referee does blow it half-time. Andy Solo, I'm going to give you the ups and downs time. Andy Solo, I'm going to give you the ups and downs on the first half so far and what's going on. But Wrexham going off at half-time, 0-0. I'll tell you what, nothing gained, nothing lost. In the match, doing very well. We're going to get stats as well pretty soon. But you have to say, both teams have played very well, Andy and everybody else. No one's given up anything. There's been 2 great saves by Trier in net for Blackpool, really on the more. I tell you, James McLean must be shaking his head why it's not 1-0. And Wrexham have played a very decent away match. They've turned up, they've showed up, and they're in this. Blackpool, nice on the ball, play themselves into trouble, really haven't connected too much apart from one time. And that was a great save by Arthur Okonkwo, pushing over the bar, keeping Wrexham in the match 0-0 at half-time. Great turnout by Red Dragons in the stadium. Brilliant reporting by Maria McConnell in the ground for the Ultimate Soccer family. So thank you, Maria. We're in this. We got to say, we're in this, Andy. Everybody else watching, if you want to add and help Andy out as well, but we're in this. Second half, I would like to see change. I would really like to see change. And that change, not being rude, but J-Rods, let's get some stats before we go. Blackpool, 53% possession. Wrexham, 46%. 4 to 6 shots for Wrexham. 4 on target for Wrexham. Defence, 4 tackles to 9 in favour of Wrexham. 6 intersections in favour of 2 for Blackpool. So Blackpool are intercepting. Wrexham are tackling. Passes, 82% passing accuracy for Blackpool. Very good. Only 73% for Wrexham. But Wrexham have really dug out some very interesting attempts on goal and picked up some real play yourself into trouble spots for Blackpool too. Blackpool really need to go long once in a while, not play themselves into trouble. And discipline, 4 to 5 fouls. Wrexham in the ascendancy there too. Parky, I got to say, what I want to see now is Parky's got to bring Stephen Fletcher on. It's got to happen. It's the only thing that I can see changing this game up. And if you're going to add Jack Marriott, do it sooner than later. Get a set of legs out of midfield, a set of tired legs out of midfield to bolster 3 up front. Put Jack Marriott in there as well if you want to. But bring Steve Fletcher on first, Rodriguez out, Marriott in, and like I say, we can bring out the midfielder after 60 minutes who's got the legs tiring a little bit the most. It could be any one of the 4. I don't want to see Matty James come out because he does have that passing ability. So it would be Dobson or maybe Rathbone to come out, and you have Marriott to come in. That one on 60 minutes, half an hour for Jackie Marriott. And the ball needs to be on the ground. Pass balls through the middle. Stop going down the wing. Jack Marriott needs the ball through the middle, as does Sammy Smith. Pass the ball through the middle, through the defence. Either or Smithy or Marriott or Stevie Fletcher runs onto it and passes it into the net. It's a simple play, but that's all we need. Now, let's get you some scores. And I'm going to have some agua. Necesito agua. Oh, lovely water. Now, scores on the doors. But back to the chat, guys. Di Humphries, Parky, get Fletcher on full 45 minutes and we win. Agreed, 100%. Andy Sola, love to hear it. Stay aggressive, get those goals. Absolutely. They've got to stay aggressive. That's one part of the thing. We can't give them any respect. We've given Blackpool respect in this first half. And that's not a bad thing. But now in the second half, we need to start become ruthless, nasty, tough, with an edge. James McLean style football is what we need in the second half. Yes, you're going to get some calls against you, but you're going to wear them down. So we need to get aggressive. Yes. William, I'm both 46% possession. Was it too much? You know, probably close to it. Close to it. But yeah, maybe it was a little bit too much. I can see what you're saying. Roselle91, if we get promoted or no, you will change Parkinson. That's a great conversation. I've had that conversation with a few people recently in the chat and offline. You want to get in touch with me? The email is fifascup@gmail.com. FIFA, write it down. Go get a pen. I'll wait. But the question is, if we get promoted, Roselle91, brilliant question. If we get promoted or no, you will change Parkinson, was the question. Here's the email. fifascup@gmail. FIFA, SCUP. FIFA, FIFA, SCUP, SCUP, SCUP @gmail.com. Tell me what you want to know anytime and I'll get in touch with you. But here's the take. A lot of people have been talking about Parky if we get promoted and Parky if we don't. There's a goal coming. My nose is itching. If we get promoted, there are people that really do believe that Parky should be given the job for the year in the championship, seeing as he's got us there. There are also people who believe that if we get to the championship, that Parky doesn't have that tactical ability. And you have to say, looking at the way we play football in League One, League Two, and the National League, we haven't changed too much in our style at all. But the technical ability of other teams has got better. And the tactical ability of the coaches is much higher. So do we stay with Phil into the championship or do we not stay with Phil? People are saying left and right, yes and no. If we don't get promotion through automatic and we fail in the playoffs, do you keep Phil again? Or do you go for another guy? Let's not forget what Phil has done for this club. So it's an interesting question. It's not an easy answer. It's quite a very intriguing question to pose either way. But I would say this much. If we don't go up, I think we need players adding, not a coaching change for League One, is my take. You might not like the tactics, but with the players that we've got right now, the tactics are pretty much being forced on us to a point. Yes, you can change certain players out, no names. You can change certain players out and you can make it different. But if we go to the championship, I can see a lot of people thinking, yeah, you probably want to change the coach. What do you think? What do you think? But hey, you know who I'm talking to in the chat because we've talked about this and we've discussed about keeping him or dropping him. And it's always the case of Phil's done a lot for this club that if we drop him, what are we getting rid of? And what can we get back in return? Who are we going to bring in? But sometimes I do say this, though. Coaches very rarely stay with a club for forever, ever, amen. They more or less move on every couple of years. Phil's at 3 years plus right now. July 1st, 2021, was when he came in. This July is going to be 4 years. Coaches don't last forever. They move along. They've got to take up another bed because sometimes where they are, it just fizzles out and doesn't go anywhere. Phil's on a really interesting situation right now. This can keep going higher and higher, and he can stay the man, or it could also hit roadblocks and, brick walls and fail at the most important time. So like I say, with Phil, it's an interesting one, Roselle, but it can go both ways. Pickle Cassette, if we get promoted, Parky 100% deserves to stay. If we don't, he at least deserves another half season to see what he does. I think that sounds fair. Mark Norville, well, I am late. Well done, Mark. You're obviously going to bring us some luck. But Mark Norville, well, I am late. And oh boy, the same formation as the last 3 games, so another useless game. You would think that he would learn from the past 3 games. I would think he would learn from more than them. But yeah, it's not a useless game. It's not a useless game. We are so in this. Obviously, with Wickham winning 2-0, Wickham losing 2-0 at home to Charlton, Do you really want 3 draws down the road? No. But let's put it this way, guys. A draw here and a loss for Wycombe gets everybody level. It's going to be tight. And there's going to be twists every half, remember? Not just a game. We've had a twist already in the first half with Charlton beating Wycombe, yeah? There's going to be a twist in the second half. I pray to the soccer gods, the football gods, that we can change our destiny in the second half and get Fletcher on and get the goal and make the magic happen and send the Red Dragons fans in that end absolutely bazonkers, because that's really what needs to happen. It really does. We need to get something in this game. We have an opportunity. And if we get the win, we sprint 2 points ahead, 86, then Wycombe's 84 and Charlton's 82. And how does that look compared to how it looked before the game kicked off today, where everybody was depressed and thinking it's over? It's not over. It's so not over. The twists are coming each half. I tell you, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. Oxypucio, we have been at the top of the table for 3 seasons in a row. Why change Parky? And this is what we're saying. It's a top point that you make, Oxypucio. Top point. Brilliant point. No one's wanting to change him, but there are people saying if we do go up, it's the tactics that maybe is what makes it happen. But you can't ignore what Phil has done for this club. Could you have had more success? No. The only way it would have been better would have been 2 complete winning titles, champions from National League, from League 2, to be the complete champions. But promotion, whether you're champion 2nd or 3rd, League 2 last time, 2 places prior to that, doesn't matter if you get the trophy or not. The promotion is the big deal. That is the big deal. Going to get some quick scores in so that we can keep you up to date. Halftime scores: Wigan 1, Rotherham 0. Crawley doing a great job over Exeter, 3-1 at halftime. 0-0, you know our game. Barnsley have tied it up against Peterborough. Cambridge 1-0 still over Leyton Orient. That's a big result so far for Cambridge if it stays that way. Lincoln City 2-2 with Bolton. Bolton doing this week what they couldn't do last week, and that's score goals. Wycombe 0, Charlton 2. Oh, that's lovely. And the goals coming in: Lloyd Jones on 11 and Luke Berry on 24. Give you some of the facts as well. You won't believe this, but I'm going to give it to you. Wycombe have had 61%. 1 shot, none on target. 1 shot, none on target. Charlton, 3 shots, 3 on target. That's why they're winning this game. 2-0 up, I tell you. Let's hope that stays. I'm crossing everything that stays. 2-0 to Charlton. Mansfield 0, Reading 1. Reading getting another good result on the road so far. Huddersfield, Stockport 0-0 at Stockport. Bristol Rovers losing at home to Stevenage. And Burton losing at home to Birmingham. So the bottom end of the table not going to be changing. Birmingham City, Alphonse Samslet on 44. Jay Stanfield, 45 plus 2. So 2 quick blitz action goals for Birmingham. They're 2-0 up. The champions looking like they're going to be getting closer to that 103 points magical number. That's the record, 103 points for League One. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2012-2013. And finally, Northampton doing the dirty over Shrewsbury Town 2-0. That's a big result for Northampton. That'll put some space between them, Bristol and Burton at the bottom end of the season. And boy, do Northampton Town need the points. I'm telling you, they really need the points. But looking at the table as she stands, it's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting. I'm going to refresh that one because we got last week up there. But there we go. So far. It's so interesting. Right now, bite your nails off. Birmingham City, 99 points, ready to eclipse the 100 marker. They got 4 matches left. They're on 99 points, and they need 4 points after this from 12 points. So literally 2 more wins out of 4, which they will get, will give them 105 points. They will definitely break the record. It could even go to maybe 108, maybe 109. But they're going to add points onto that Wolverhampton record from 2012-2013. It's definitely going to change hands. Agua, mi amigos. Got to take the water. Muss ein bisschen Wasser trinken. Yes, the bilingual guy. Birmingham on top, 99 points. Wycombe in second, losing 2-0 on 84 points. and it's plus 30 on the goal average. Wrexham plus 27 on the goal average, 84, both 84. And that should be 28 on the goal average for Wycombe. So I think their numbers are wrong on this league ladder. But anyway, the points is correct. Wrexham and Wycombe on 84 points, Charlton 82, Stockport 79, and Birmingham City 99 points, looking for the record. The guys are coming out. Birmingham are coming out onto the field. I'm looking at the fans. Birmingham fans don't seem to be very electrified. They seem to be quite mild-mannered and relaxed. Blackpool warming up right now. I can see Arthur Okonkwo in the tunnel, and we're going to go back to the stat right now. Paul Phelps, how you doing, fella? I wouldn't want Parky coaching against us. Yeah. I mean, you look at the record over the last 3 years. The record itself stands for itself, no doubt about it. D. Scott, if we win by a couple of goals, we'd really close up the goal difference too. Absolutely, absolutely. This is the game where you get one and you get more. Rodriguez is on the field for the second half, in case you're wondering. Maria McConnell's team's coming out again. Thank you, Maria. Looking forward to seeing who runs on the pitch when the second half begins. And D. Scott, 66-29. I have to break it to you. Your favourite man, J. Plod, is on the field. Stevie Bruce coming out now, the Blackpool coach. Now, he's been around the game, Stevie Bruce. Quite surprising when he took the Blackpool job. But you know what? Since the trade window, he's changed Blackpool's form. The first half of the season for Blackpool was not as good as this second half. The game is going to go live. Second half is coming. Evans is on the ball at half field. Let's see what happens. But we need more of the same. But we need someone to get on the end of it. We've been so close at getting on the end of something in the first half. It really needs to happen now. Second half is live. Trier kicks the ball down the field into Wrexham territory. Second half is live. Sorry, guys, squeaky bum time, but things are not as bad as they could be. J-Rod gets the ball. Free kick coming against Wrexham one more time. Right. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. Drysdale, you're getting a yellow card. You're getting a yellow card, Drysdale. Your performance is lacking. You're getting yellow carded. You got it. A yellow card. That's it. He's getting yellowed. He's done. I made my mark. I've had a word. Now it's going to get better. You watch. Wrexham intercepts in the ball late. Matty James. Rathbone looking for McLean. He gets to McLean. McLean closed down. Crosses first time. Well done. Blackpool clearing the ball. They do clear the ball. It's pretty scrappy at the moment. No real flow there. And a little free kick against Wrexham. I tell you, man. J-Rod is literally doing the best he can to get into the game, but he's having no luck. And sometimes it is quite humorous to see a guy like him trying to get it, but it's not funny because we need to get in this game, but he just doesn't get there. He's a round hole with a square peg trying to get in there. Yeah, he just doesn't fit. Again now, everybody in Wrexham's half. Overload going on. Ball comes back up to halfway. J-Rod gets it. Passes down to Rathbone. Rathbone scampering down the left wing. He's being caught up as McLean coming into possession. And he passes a slight error from Rathbone. That's a panic pass. James wanted it wide and Rathbone's thinking he's cutting inside. A little bit of a panic pass, but hey, signs are good. James McLean running all the way back thinking, man, I ran all the way down here and now I'm running back and you didn't pass the ball. Hey, good team spirit. No niggling. It's a case of no problem. Ball long, try it, kicks all the way downfield, long downfield, just onto the Wrexham edge of the box. Ennis comes up with the ball, right side of the penalty area. Blackpool now looking to get the cross in. Passes off, cross comes in. Terrible cross. And Ashley thinks he's got a chance to fire, but it literally, he's called for the foul. It wasn't a foul by Fletcher. Ashley Fletcher didn't make a foul, but hey, it's whistled down. Wrexham have the ball. We go again. I think, to be honest with you, it was more of a stumble than a foul, but Drysdale doing his thing. On before. You know, you could bring a player on anytime you like, but when you do, it sends a message. Even warming up the guys on the sideline. I'd have guys warming on the sideline right now just to send a message. Wrexham now win the ball. Rathbone to Matty James. Matty James on the right wing. Goes down the right wing. Luckily, Sam Smith gets on the end of it. That wasn't meant to happen, but he did get there. Nice pass from Smith. Ball to Longman. Longman one-on-one. Cross comes in. Nice cross. Far post. And over the bar by McLean. A good chance. Very good chance. McLean puffs his cheeks. Knows he's close. Take another look. Nice cross coming in. James McLean gets there. Just doesn't get it down fast enough. Nice cross, though, from George Dobson. More like that. That's what we need to see. And that kind of goal, you've seen James McLean score for Wrexham a few times this season. That normally happens. That normally happens. Right now, we're a couple of minutes ahead of the game. Says Maria McConnell down the game. So she's going to get the good news to us faster than I can to you. But that's okay. We'll know all in unison. But it sometimes happens that the feed sometimes isn't as on time with the other. I could try a quick refresh, but I'd lose the game, and I don't want to risk that. Anyhow, ball down long from Blackpool into Wrexham's half. Again, got to keep the patience, got to keep doing the same things. Matty James saves it from going out and wins the throw. And well done, Matty James. Well done, Matty James. He could have just let that run out, but he puts the effort in and makes sure he keeps it in play and wins the throw-in. But again, the substitutions, I'm bringing Marriott and I'm bringing Fletcher on in one go. I'm bringing both guys on together. I need pace up front. I need someone to be a target. Sam Smith's running himself into the ground. It's not fair to the guy. Ball down the line. Wrexham now. Bronte on his own backyard, clears, goes long, and that goes all the way back to try in his own penalty area, who keeps it in play. But again, I'll be bringing Marriott on and Fletcher 55 minutes. They're not even warming up, so let's get them. They're not supposed to be sitting on the bench for any reason, but when waiting to get in. Now warm them up, get them going, get them in the game. Smithy now battling up front again, tries to win the ball, does do. Ollie Rathbone battling, sends McLean down the left side. He wanted it in front, not behind him. McLean now back to Rathbone. Rathbone looks to put the cross in. He does. And that's going straight out of play. Unlucky, unlucky, unlucky. The idea is there. The intention is there. The willingness, desire, it's all there. Just needs that one little piece of quality. One piece of quality, you will be jumping out of your chair. You'll be smashing the ceiling. You'll be going through the clouds. But hey, one goal is all it takes. 51 minutes in, looking for someone to become that impact player. Phil Parkinson again surveying what's going on. What's he going to change? Blackpool going down the left wing now, looking dangerous. Cuts inside. Looking to get the cross in. Keeps possession. Comes on the other side of the field from left to right. Pretty play, but not an intelligent play. Got to set up all again. Ball comes in now. Changes the play. Arthur Okonkwo coming. Grabs. Takes that ball. Goes long again. Right side of the field. Smithy trying to battle for it. Does exceptionally well to get that chested down. Keeps possession, but unfortunately can't keep possession after 3 challenges. He is running himself into the ground. That's not what I want to see Sam Smith doing. Calamity Jane, I love your 6'7" goalkeeper. Yeah, Arthur Okonkwo, he's massive. He's massive. That's the one thing that he's good at, that say Mark Howard are good at as well, but he can get up higher. Dangerous play by Blackpool again. Ball cleared in front of goal from Wrexham. Blackpool showing signs of wanting to get that go-ahead goal. The game now, a lot more open than it was before. Blackpool down the left wing. Tic-tac-toeing. Cuts inside. Puts the cross in. Nice cross. Blocked again by Wrexham, but Blackpool showing signs of danger. More decent defending by Wrexham again. No panic. Trying to get the ball played out. Blackpool come up with the ball again. It's a little bit hot potato time right now. People can't stay on the ball. The passing is furious. The tackling is furious. The game has literally come alive. Ball out wide now. James McLean now coming down the light side. Goes to Lewis Brunt. Lewis Brunt has a look. Passes off. Matty James in the middle. James now goes to the right side. Ollie Rathbone having a look. No, George Dobson having a look. Ollie Rathbone going down the right side. Doesn't get the ball. Ollie Rathbone actually walking right now in front of everybody. Gets the ball. Turns. Has a look. Back again. Wrexham keeping possession. Not making anything happen. There's a bit of a late challenge there. Ball in possession with Wrexham. Cleworth battered late. Referee says play on. Ball coming left side. McLean doesn't get there. And it's chipped out for a throw-in. Referee could have called a foul, but hey, he played the advantage for once. Harold Drysdale. McClurth is in a bit of pain, but the card does come out. Retrospective yellow card there. Took about 30 seconds to get the card out. 54 minutes in. Corner coming up to Wrexham. Squeaky bum time. Still 2-0 at Wycombe to Charlton Athletic. Let's keep it that way. Let's keep it that way. That's the way it's got to stay. Corner now coming into Wrexham. And Samuel Silveira, if you're an Australian fan, he's an Australian, gets the yellow card. Ball coming in. Nice ball. Far post. Anybody gets on the end of it? Blackpool do. It's cleared. Longman now. Tussles for the ball. Into the middle. It's a bit of a head tennis. And Trier comes and collects. Keeps it safe. Free kick. Offside. Trier has the free kick on the ground. Looking to go long. Early pressure from Poole. Both teams have subs warming up now. Thank you, Maria McConnell in Bloomfield Road. Again, a 0-0. 1 point. 3 draws back-to-back at the moment for Wrexham. Is that what we need? No, we need the points. We need to get the win. Wrexham showing signs of they want to get this victory. Literally fighting for their lives. J-Rod gets a header on there. Smithy now battling for the ball. Wins it. Does very well. Passes off to J-Rod like I told you, but J-Rod coughs it up to Blackpool again. Ollie Rathbone firing himself down the field, chasing everything in sight now. But Sam Smith wins those balls, uses the body, and then J-Rod coughs it up. And you've seen that too often. So 55 minutes in, I'm looking for the substitutions to come in pretty soon. I've got people getting changed right in front of the bench right now. I'm not going to tell you who. We got guys getting ready right now. Phil probably has seen enough, or have they had enough? Seen enough or had enough? 56 minutes in. We need the goal. But a goal for Wrexham is what we need, not for Blackpool. Ball into the Wrexham penalty area. Twist, turns on the ball. Can he get the shot? No, well defended again. Literally taken off his foot. The ball is like a hot potato going wide side, right side. Asking a bit too much from Longman with that one, Dobson. But anyway, back to Trier in his own penalty area. Time is ticking. Coming up to 60 minutes in a few minutes. Looking for substitutions to be coming in. Looking for the game to be changed. Fresh legs, fresh ideas. But we got to get support up to Sam Smith. Blackpool now. Halfway into Wrexham's half. Lose possession. Nice tackle there by Matty James. But again, it's so furious in midfield. Nobody can keep their foot or keep possession on the ball. Every time you touch the ball, you seem to cough it up. Blackpool now from left to right in their own half. Just over the halfway line. Nice play by Blackpool, going down the wing. Excellent play by Blackpool, looking to get the ball in, cuts inside, takes the shot. Shot coming in. This is very dangerous. Still dangerous, still alive, over the bar. Horrendous shot. Horrendous. Leaning back, and that was a terrible shot. Blackpool had a great opportunity there to have taken the lead. A really top opportunity. Ball in the penalty area, passing off. The nice little flick. Passes off one more time. It's open, and then leaning back. Way over the bar. Terrible shot. Should have made more out of that. I'm looking at Sam Smith, absolutely panting like a racehorse. That's a sign that your striker's working too hard. Ball now long into Blackpool territory. Headed on by Smith, as you'd expect. Longman has the ball. One-on-one with the defender on the edge of the box, looking to get support, looking to go round. Is he going to win the corner? Still in play, and it goes out for a goal kick, I believe. Unlucky there, Longman. Tries to beat the man one-on-one. Is it a corner? Longman's looking to get the corner. So, yes, it is going for a corner. Blackpool are furious. Blackpool don't think this is a corner for anything. Smith done well there to get that ball and win that challenge. And with Smithy winning that ball, what produces from that is a battle on the final byline, and Wrexham get a corner. We get a goal here. Think back to Sam Smith winning that header that sets this up. And again, I say to you, Sam Smith should not be fighting as hard as he should be. He should be fighting to get on the end of something to put as a goal up. Corner coming in, 58 minutes, coming up to 59 now. In comes the ball. Nice corner. Get on the end of it. Keeper punches it out. Well done. Rathbone back into the box. It's live in the middle of the box. It's head tennis. It's furious. Anything can happen. And J-Rod just doesn't get there. Unlucky. William Imbo. Yes, you baby. Yes, you baby. Going to quick scores on the doors. We'll make you happy, Wrexham fans. Wickham 0. Wrexham are going to be happy about this. Charlton are 3. Matt Godden on 58. Wickham are going down today. Brilliant stuff. 3-0. Well done. Well done. William, I'm both. Big up to you. Di Humphries. J-Rod. Too slow. Too slow. Too slow from Di Humphries. Wrexham moving forward now. Things are happening. But 3-0 on the day. Charlton up on Wickham. Who said this was over? Who said there'll be twists and turns? Ball into the back of the net. Back, I tell you what. Corner coming in one more time. Dobson unceremoniously thrown to the floor there. But a good battle. And a nice handshake after. And we got a great game of football going on. And poor Georgie is looking at his little pinky because it might be a little bit owie. But 3-0 Charlton on the day. Could it be any better? Could it be any better? Yeah, Maria McConnell, crazy goalmouth action again. Just wouldn't drop for Wrexham. Absolutely, absolutely. Di Humphries, we got a corner. Come on. Phil J. Weston, bloody hell. We got to play them Saturday. Yeah, let them wear themselves out. Corner coming into Wrexham, into the penalty spot. Brilliance in there. Keeper gets a piece of it. He gets headed out. It's still alive. Blackpool clear long. And it's passed all the way. Brilliant ball all the way to the right side now. I tell you, fantastic. Ball coming in. Cross comes in. It's in the back of the net. It's in there. Come on, beyond. It's in the back of the net. I tell you. Get in there, Jimmy McLean. Jimmy McLean. Come on. 60 minutes to go. Oh, yeah, I tell you. 86 points, Wrexham. 84 points, Wickham. 82 points, Charlton. Look at the table now. Mark Norville, we should not be thankful for Charlton. It means that Charlton is coming for second place. They are. We really need Bristol Rovers, bottom of the table, to be beating them, rather than a team so close to us. Fella, with this goal going in, it changes the complex again. I told you, each half there'll be twists and turns. First half, 2-0 down, Wickham. There's your first twist. Second half, now Wrexham taking the goal. James McLean cuts inside. He takes a shot that should never get through. It gets through because the keeper's looking for someone to clear it. And a nice little dummy in the middle. Watch this. Watch who dummies the ball. Watch who doesn't touch the ball as it goes through. Sam Smith. And does he get a nick on it? I tell you, look again. But it looks like it's James McLean's all day. But Sammy Smith jumping over the ball, fakes the keeper. That's why it goes in. Now, 1-0. Now Wrexham are going to go full bore for glory. We got a goal. Now we're literally looking like we're going to concede nothing if we hold the game tight. We don't need to make any changes either. But now's the time not to concede. We've got to keep it tight. Keep it tight. Every man to a man's got to battle for our lives now. We cannot concede. We have a golden nugget today. And twists and turns, as I promised you in the pre-game, is happening. Again, Wrexham in second on 86 points. Wickham third on 84. Charlton fourth on 82. Charlton come next week, but they're 4 points behind. It's all lining up for a Classico finish in this promotion push. I'm telling you now, Wrexham needs to stay on the ball, calm it down, ride this one out. But we have a massive opportunity here, guys. Ball down the line now, right side. J-Rod chasing, hustling, wins the throw-in. Well done, J-Rod. If you can't get on the end of it and score, at least get the throw-in. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. You're not going to believe this, guys. I mean, is it Christmas Day all over again? Wickham 0, Charlton 4. I tell you now, it's looking like an absolute glorious day. Longman now with the throw-in, 63 minutes. Does the goal difference look a lot better now? I think the goal difference is looking stunning. 5 goal difference change on the day is number 2. Come on! Get in there, Ollie Rathbone. 2-0 up at the game. Blackpool 0, Wrexham 2. The fans are going nuts. Absolutely nuts. This is fantastic. Fantastic. Look at the goal difference on the day, guys. Look at the goal difference on the day. And Phil Parkinson is sitting on the ground, nice and calm. He's not even standing. 2-0 up. Man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. I tell you what, I'm looking at the clock. It still says 1-0. Thank you very much. Now it says 2-0. Goal difference swinging our way. Absolutely, Phil J. Weston. Callum Turney, yes. Get in there. Hugh Daniel, yes. Oxypucio, goal. Yes, my friends. Calamity Jane, Phil always looks pissed. Phil always looks pissed. Absolutely. Oxypucio, holy moly. William Ironbow, Charlton 4. Absolutely, buddy. Is it going to be 5? Is it going to be 5? Listen, I saw Charlton grabbing a 1-0 win, but not 4. Look at the scores on the doors. Each half is a twist and turn. Bloody hell. Take a look at this. How's your heart doing? Blackpool 0, Wrexham 2, McLean 61, Rathbone on 64. Wham, bam, get in there, man. Wow. Wow. Are you feeling better today? You should be. You should be. You should be. I mean, halftime 0-0, and Wickham are losing 2-0, and you're not exactly living it up. Now you're living it up. Wrexham are now in the ascendancy on the game. Ollie Rathbone gets the ball beautifully. Matty James has a look, passes up back to Ollie Rathbone. Ollie Rathbone all the way back to Dan Scarr. Now Wrexham passing it about, wasting the time, killing the clock, staying in possession, commanding the game, taking it home, baby. 3 points, looking good, not in the bag, looking good. Never jinx a bloody thing in your life. Rejoice, celebrate when you get it done. 2-0 up on the day. Absolutely, absolutely fantastic. Going back to the chat, yes, I'm a little bit pumped. Just a bit. William Ambo 4, yes. Di Humphries. Assist from J-Rod. I take it all back. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Andy Soho, break the down. Absolutely. And just like the Doors, we're breaking on through, baby. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side. Yeah. Boom. Come on. 2-0 up. Oh, the last few games, I've not been a happy man after the games. And this is what you want. Wrexham on the ball now, flicking it around, quick passing. But you don't want draws. You want wins at this end of the season. We got one on the cards right now. And Wickham fans are looking at the table thinking, what the hell have we got to do to get Wrexham off our ass? Well, Wrexham stayed there all season long. And you know, we discussed it. Stick with Wickham. Wait to pounce. And I said it in the pregame as well. Wait to pounce again. We're doing it again. 67 minutes coming up. Steve Bruce not looking happy. 2 quick goals. Wham, bam, bang. In it goes. And I tell you, I'm a happy man. You must be a happy man. You must be a happy woman. You got to be. Because this is more than we bargained for today. Ball coming into the box. Repelled again by Wrexham on the edge of the box. Blackpool looking to get the shot of Swifts. Turns. Flicks it over. Still have possession. Coming to the right side of the field. Blackpool trying to get now into this game frantically. Into the net. Great little bit of action. Repelled again by Wrexham, but Blackpool still have possession. Right side, looking to get the cross in. The cross comes in. Again, repelled by Wrexham. Brilliant defending. Blackpool can't get through. Over to the left side of the field. Still have possession. Blackpool looking to go down the left wing. They do. Tic-tac-toe one more time. Bringing the pressure. But everything they do, Wrexham are standing tall. Again, majestic collection by Othar Okonkwo. And he goes down on the floor. Tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock. Talk, kill the clock. Wrexham fans are absolutely singing their faces off, and the Welsh flag is flying high. Brilliant stuff. Going to the chat. Maria McConnell has picked every cross easy. Absolutely, Maria. Arthur's played brilliant today. Let's say nothing about the net and what's going to happen for the rest of the game, but he has picked up some crosses today, has made brilliant saves as well. He's had another fine job in net. Is he the man of the match? He could be a contender, but hey, has picked every cross easily. Well done, Maria McConnell. And again, guys, Maria is commentating for us and bringing us up to date at Bloomfield Road. And remember, Maria, she's one of the family, just like you, just like me. Wherever you are in the world, like, subscribe, get into this channel and hit all the notifications. Blackpool 2-0 down, 68 minutes here at Bloomfield Road, looking to go forward. Wrexham repelling everything in sight, looking to just kill this game and take it home, baby. 3 points in the bag, sitting second, 86 points. I'm absolutely ecstatic. Phil on the sideline, doing everything he needs to do. Very calm, hands in pockets as per usual, going to the chats. Roselle 91, if we tied the next game and Wycombe win 1-0, we're still second. Absolutely, absolutely. The goal difference is in our favour right now. We're going to get to that as well. But hey, ecstatic. Two goals in 3 minutes has changed our destiny. Just imagine it's still 0-0 right now. You'd be biting your fingers off. Wrexham now storming in front of the box, trying to win the ball. The press is really coming alive for Wrexham. Great stuff. Rathbone wins the ball over the top. Smith looking to get on the end of it. Oh, I tell you what, not bad. He gets it to Rodriguez, but J-Plod, Mr. Assist on the day, can't get it on net. I don't care if J-Rod misses for the rest of the match. 2-0 up. Every Wrexham fan worldwide, you must be ecstatic. And Blackpool fans, literally, a few of them have left the building shocked. 2 goals in 3 minutes. Wham bam, in the back of the net. There you go. Done. We got the first goal. Now we got the insurance marker. It could get nervy with 20 minutes to go should Blackpool get on the board. And let's hope so. Let's hope so that they don't. Calamity Jana. While you missed it, Pickle Kisser, I screamed so loud my puppy ran out the doggy door. I'm surprised you didn't hear me. That's too funny, mate. You know what? I rejoice when we score as well. Blackpool now on the edge of the box, looking to make things happen down the line. And that's exactly what happens when you've defeated a team. They are now arguing between themselves. Look at Evans. He's literally having a baby on the field, screaming at everybody. What are you doing? Perfect. When you see the opposition breaking down like that, you know you've broke through them. And you know what? The game needs to be taken home very professionally, as it will be. But Blackpool have met their match. Needs to be taken home very professionally, as it will be. But Blackpool have met their match today. J-Rod having a quick word with Sam Smith. Maybe about the betting, because it can't be about the football, can it? I'm joking, obviously. Maria McConnell, 2 quick goals, knocked the stuffing out of Blackpool. Shell-shocked. That's what I'm saying. Absolutely shell-shocked. Brilliant phrase. Absolutely shell-shocked. Blackpool not giving up, though. Going, charging. Ennis tries to get through. And Wrexham putting a man, putting a boot, putting a block, putting a push. Anything they can to stop Blackpool doing anything in this game. It's still alive in front of the goal. It's chipped. It's really alive in front of the goal. And a header back to Okonkwo, which was quite magnificent. You don't see that every day. Unbelievable. To the chat, Di Humphries, CJ. Calamity Jana. Di, she's a bit timid and hates game days. She'll be outside all day now. That's funny. Give her lots of love, though. Give her lots of love. Maybe a few little treats. Pickle Kisser. While I was stuck on my work call, I see Stevie jumping up and down, and I was dying to get back to the match. Love it. You guys are rocking it. Wrexham now down the right side. Smithy running, gets to the corner. He's going to keep possession, maybe waste a couple of seconds as he does. Beautiful play. Let's wind the clock down. Well done, Sam. And maybe win a free kick. No, he's wasted time. No free kick, but remember what I said about the referee. Once we get a goal, he becomes invisible. 2 goals in the bag. Have you noticed how this referee is now so not effective? He's not affecting the game at all. He's not pissing off the Wrexham fans. He's not pissing you off. He's ineffective. That's what goals do. Hey, Chili. My little cat. I got a little kitty in the room. Little Chili. He might jump up. Oh, boy. Got to get a drink of water. Or as I say, agua, Wasser, water. Di Humphries, oh, poor puppy. Maria McConnell, Fletcher coming on for Rod. There's J-Rod coming off. Give J-Rod a hand, everybody. He got an assist today. Well done, Jay. Well done, Jay. Well done, Jay. You have a nice little sit down. Well done. £600,000 a year. Don't kiss Stephen. Come on, Stevie Fletcher. Come on, Super Stevie Fletcher. Yes, in comes the big Scotsman. Woohoo! I love this guy. Look at the fans. Look at the fans. The fans are rejoicing. The fans are rejoicing. Stephen Fletcher coming in. Rejoicing, rejoicing. The corner. Here comes a free kick. Tapped off. Cross comes in. Nice, nice, nice. On the edge of the box. Someone needs to push this to the left side, as they do. Georgie Dobson over to James McLean. One-on-one with the defender. He's got options. He can go inside, outside. He can waste time. Goes outside, crosses the ball. Beautiful cross. And nice collection by the keeper. Nice collection by the keeper. Matty James had a little tap off, but the keeper, Harry Trier, collects very well. Trier's done a great game today. Beaten by 2 decent goals. And don't forget, Sam Smith with the dummy had that ball go through. But Trier's not had a bad game. Blackpool haven't played bad at all. It's been 2 goals in 3 minutes that's put this game on its head. Otherwise, we'd have been looking at a 0-0. You'd be biting your nails off. Maybe you bite your arm off because you'd be so frustrated at another draw. Haven't got to worry about that now. The game's open. This will end as a win for somebody, but it's not looking like a draw. Blackpool left side looking to get into the box. Tic-tac-toeing around the Wrexham defence on the edge of the box, looking to get the cross in. Cross does come in. Very high, wide, and a handsome cross for Arthur Okonkwo, looking like maybe man of the match to collect. Beautiful game again. Arthur Okonkwo playing a fantastic game, looking like he's going to get another reward should things stay the way after 90-plus minutes. Absolutely on fire now. 2-0 up. Michael James, let's go Blackpool. Hey, I tell you what, it's going to be tough. And like I say, you played a great game and still playing a great game. It's just 3 minutes with 2 goals of craziness that have changed the game and put it on its head. Otherwise, it would be 0-0. Looking at the table, Wrexham 86 plus 29. Wickham plus 28 on the goal difference on 84 points. So Wrexham a goal up on Wickham and 2 points up on Wickham with 2 games left to go. Are you feeling good? Are you feeling good? I'm asking you worldwide. Are you feeling good? You should be. You should be. I know this much. Looking at the Red Dragons fans at Bloomfield Road and one of our own, Maria McConnell, everybody's looking good out there right now. Absolutely the results we're looking for, both ends of the table. Corner coming in, Blackpool now looking for something to happen. They get a goal here. It could absolutely ignite this game. Back post. Header comes in, goes out, maybe another corner, but it looks like a goal kick. Goal kick, Wrexham. More time. Tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock. Time is running off the clock. 76 minutes coming up. Blackpool running out of time. Wrexham 2-0 up. Let's go quickly to have a look at some of them scores. Checking in Wickham, it's still 4-0. Barnsley 1-1. Lincoln 4-2 over Bolton. Cambridge 1-1 with Leighton. Charlton still 4-0 over Wickham. 3-1 Reading at Mansfield. That changed. Stockport 1-1 Huddersfield. Stevenage 1-0 over Bristol Rovers. Birmingham still 2-0. And Northampton are now 3-0 over Shrewsbury. Shrewsbury always, all season long going down. Gareth Ainsworth didn't do a thing, didn't save them. They're going down. Throw in Blackpool now. Minutes to do, getting few. 77 minutes. Wrexham now win the ball on the edge of the box. Sam Smith taps it down the line. Holds it. Back to James McLean. Cross comes in. Long cross. Going all the way. Blackpool looking to clear the lines. They do clear the lines. Longman gets the interception. Nice play. Maxi Cluth gets in the way. Wrexham have the ball. Everything's falling to the feet of Wrexham. The one-on-ones are going well. The little one-on-one battles, Wrexham are winning it. The fortune is going Wrexham's way. Lady Luck is on Wrexham's side. This is our day. Ball coming in. Again, Blackpool clear. And Ollie Rathbone intercepts, takes a shot. I tell you, Ollie Rathbone. Blackpool getting a bit lazy in front of net. And they've literally put themselves into positions a few times. Ollie Rathbone intercepts, takes a shot, just goes over the bar. One thing I will say, Rathbone feeling the hamstring. Doesn't go down, but feeling the hamstring. Maybe that's something to think about. Maybe we get Rathbone out of the game. Maybe Rathbone is fatiguing. Maybe we bring someone in to give Ollie 15 minutes break. Smithy now down the line, puts it into nowhere, but that takes more time off the clock. Blackpool again, no time to get it set up. They've got to go, go, go. It's Route 1 football. They're trying everything right now, but they've got to get a goal to get in the game. 79 minutes coming up. Can you believe this? D. Scott, just for you, Stevie, but Leeds is, whoa, 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 whoa. Leeds United 6-0 up, going to the Premiership, no doubt about it. I said that a couple of days ago. Wow, 6-0. D. Scott is one of ours. Big Wrexham fan, but he's also a Leeds fan as well. And should things go well for Wrexham and should things go well for Leeds, D. Scott 6629 is going to get 2 promotions. Corner coming in now. 79 minutes. Blackpool. Ball comes in. Gets there. Headed out again by a brilliant Wrexham defence, repelling everything that comes their way. Ball on the edge of the box. Comes in. Arthur. Nice collection. Down on the floor. Tick-tock, 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 tock. Get it off the clock. 80 minutes coming up. A very comprehensive second half. A battle of attrition in the first half, but Wrexham literally commanding this game in the ascendancy. The sun is shining on the Red Dragons fans on the side, and everything looks absolutely perfect. Nothing is going wrong. The week's work is looking like it's going to be very fruitful with another 3 points and a free kick coming up against Sam Smith. And you got to ask yourself, how could the linesman, how could he, Adam Nicol, show something? But how could you call a foul against Sam Smith again? Obviously, it's been happening all game. 2 subs on for Blackpool. Thank you, Maria. D. Scott comes up. Remember, we just talked about Leeds United 6-0. He says, I'm one of those second-team Wrexham fans. You know what? I'm one of those guys that you can support whatever team you like. But if you're in this family, you are part of this family. That's what I say. Football, it's a social event. And right now, we have a fantastic social event coming off at Bloomfield Road in your TV screens or in the crowd. Blackpool going down the left side, trying to get the ball in now, coming over to the right side. They've literally tried everything today, and they're still trying to break Wrexham down. They haven't done it so far, but hey, keep it together. There's still time on the clock. They may well do. But Wrexham looking like the experienced team. Everything they're doing is coming off. The ball now, the confidence. Matty James on the ball, Longman on the ball. Keeps the possession, hard to knock off the ball, and Wrexham playing with confidence going forward, finding space, finding little holes, and getting things to happen. Stevie Fletcher taps off to Sam Smith, a beautiful header by Fletcher, but Smithy doesn't read the play for once, and that's not the norm for Smith. Sam Smith reads the play exceptionally well. Now Stevie Fletcher is on the field for the last remaining part of this game, whereby a goal would be a bonus. But right now, 2-0 up. Could you have believed before this match that we'd be 2-0 up and Wickham would be getting battered 4-0? Come on, Charlton. Let's have number 5. Let's have number 5. Wrexham, 4 clean sheets in 5 man down. And that could be a little bit serious. Referee's bringing out a card, I think, because he's going to have to, I think, because that's his nature. Stevie Fletcher's getting a bit of a talk to, but the guy's still down. And it was literally what you say, a coming together, nothing malicious, just one of those things. Sometimes guys do come together, and Stevie Fletcher hanging there, saying he's sorry, doing the best he can. And I don't think a card in this situation proves anything. Just 2 guys coming together, 2 big fellas impacting each other. And remember what I said about Stephen Fletcher, and you've seen this now in the last few games as we got a little bit of a break here. Fletcher comes in and he uses the battering ram. Phil Parkinson is using Fletcher as the battering ram. That's part of Stevie Fletcher's game all through his career. The physical play, putting defenders off their game, giving defenders no time on the ball. Stephen Fletcher has done that all through his career, and he does it in this game, and he picks up a yellow card for that foul, which, to be honest with you, why is the referee giving the yellow? It's a coming together. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Fletcher has done in this match what you said, what I said he would do, and that's come and make things happen. He makes things happen. He really does. But yeah, Maria McConnell, you're right there. Fletcher's in trouble. Calamity Jena, what a fantastic start to the week. All smiles here. Suns pop. Absolutely. Absolutely, my friend. Absolutely. I'm going to wear this for the next week. Do you know, this result makes it more interesting to set up the next pregame. It's going to be more fun for the next live watch-along. But this gives me more energy. And I hope it does you too. This energy I get from this win will go the whole week. If we draw, I'm still okay. But we didn't win. But we're undefeated. And remember, I said we got to get to 10 undefeated. Don't forget that. We got to get to 10 undefeated. This is number 8. We are now equaling our best unbeaten streak of the season. We've done it twice. 2 times Wrexham this season have won 8 games back-to-back. This score holds out with 5 minutes to go. We're 8 games undefeated. Next game at home against Charlton is going to be tough. Very tough. But I don't see Wrexham going down against Charlton like Wycombe are right now. Free kick coming in. Into the penalty area. Ollie Rathbone repels the ball again. Smithy now looking, using the body, trying to get the ball. He does. Fletcher now wins the ball, fires it down the line. Smithy gets the ball. He's not in a good slot here to do anything, but he carries on down the line, kicking down the line, going into the corner. Definitely going to take some time off the clock here. Well done, Sam Smith. Kicks it into play. Blackpool get the throw. And Wrexham, tick-tock, more time off the clock. Grim plays. Just hope we succeed against Charlton, where Wycombe has failed. I'm sure we can do it. I don't see it for a minute a day that Charlton come to the Stade Queyras, and score 4 or 5 goals. I don't see it. We've conceded 3 goals at the most all season. Yeah? So just saying. And that's not at home. But Wrexham still have the ball. And I tell you. What a massive day. What a massive day. I keep going over it, but guys, this is what you see. Twists and turns. Blackpool free kick on the edge of their own half, looking to put the ball in the box. Quick play by Blackpool, not wasting any time. Don't forget, post-game's coming up. As soon as the game finishes, if you've got to run on, make sure you say goodbye before you do. Let me know where you're from. But the post-game's coming up where your views are what I'm looking for. We got about maybe 5 to 10 minutes before the post-game comes through. And then if you can't stay around for the post-game because you've definitely got to get on with your life, then come back later. Do me the honor and come back later and hit it, watch it, like it, and give it some time so that YouTube know you were there. Ball on the edge of the penalty area. Blackpool looking again, going right, looking to get something happen. They've been a little bit toothless, but they have put the balls in the right places. Longman clears it out, and that is high, wide, handsome over the bar. Another shot from Blackpool. Arthur Okonkwo doesn't even get excited. Hamilton does have a good shot, but it's a good shot to nowhere. Minutes to do, getting few. 86 minutes now. I tell you, one thing I want to say is thank you, Maria McConnell at the Bloomfield. Thank you so much, Maria, for keeping us in tune, and I hope you had a fantastic time with family as well. Big up, big hand of applause, everybody, to Maria for getting us the news. Sam Smith is taking a walk, and he's coming off the field. Maria on, and it's a little sad that Jack doesn't get on earlier, yeah. But you know what? A few games ago, he comes on pretty much similar time, the Burton match at the Stade Queyras, and he scores. Wouldn't it be lovely for Jack to get another through ball to run on, for him to then bobble into the net like he did against Burton? Just saying. But Sam Smith, great game again. Run his butt off. Ball's in the 6-yard area of Wrexham. Arthur Okonkwo about to kick long. Stevie heads it on as he does. Blackpool come up with the ball. Looking to go left. They go left. Again, Wrexham repel everything that Blackpool have tried. The defensive structure to Wrexham all season is the reason why we are where we are. Without that defensive structure, we would probably be somewhere maybe 7 to 8, maybe 6, but we would not be in 7th. Phenomenal season, and let's give Phil some credit as well. Today, he's got it right. He might have had Rodriguez in the lineup, and you might not have liked that, but look at the scoreboard. That's what matters. 2-0 up, ticking on, 88 minutes in. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. You wouldn't want it any other way. Whether you're living in Toronto, whether you're living in Jakarta, whether you're living in Melbourne, Sydney, London, or even Edmonton, Alberta, that score looks damn good. That score is more than we bargained for. The 1-0 would have been great, but Blackpool coming down the right wing, looking to get things happen. Louis Brunt looks to go back, decides not to, and a good decision why he didn't go back, because he'd have played Wrexham in on goal. Louis Brunt now with the throw-in, having a little bit of a look at the ball boy, who literally pushed the ball into his gut. It's quite funny, actually. Ball down the line. Minute to do. We'll soon know what added time we've got. And Grim Plays says, yes, Reading and Leighton have swapped. We'll talk to that at the post-game. Jack Marriott using his speed going down the line. Doesn't get there, but he's pressurizing. The keeper has the ball. Jack's chasing. He has to get rid of it. He does. It goes to the left side, to the right side, to the left side. The ball is moving 100 miles an hour for Blackpool as they try to get something to happen. Minutes to do, getting few. Blackpool on the edge of the box, but it's so frantic. It's hard to keep the ball controlled. Ball coming now into the middle. Looks like he's lining up the shot. He does line up the shot. Blocked again. Longman clears it. Rathbone hoofs it out of field. Up to halfway. Jack Marriott on the ball. Holds the ball. Keeps possession. Well played, Jack. Wins the throw-in. Well played, Jack Marriott. Brilliant. Brilliant. Who is your man of the match today? We have got 5 minutes added time. Blackpool fans roaring now, looking to get a goal, looking to get 2, get back in the game. Can they? Can they? Can they? Or does Wrexham get that 3rd goal with Jack Marriott? Come on, Jack. Let's have a one-on-one with the keeper. Ball just inside Blackpool's half. Bit of a fight going on for the ball. Nice interception there. Blackpool keeping possession, going down the right side, just over halfway. Comes inside, and James McLean wins the ball. Wrexham keeping possession. Lewis Brunt fighting to keep possession. Does keep possession. Very well done. Lewis Brunt goes down the line. Ollie Brunt now. Keeps possession. Goes back. Been tugged. Been pulled. Keeps the ball. Under pressure. Don't cough it up. Back to Okonkwo. Okonkwo goes long. Four minutes to go. Lewis Brunt pressing forward over halfway now. Looking to get someone in. Passes wide side, right side. Ryan Longman picks it up. Stops, has a look, surveys, kills a bit of time, goes back. Blackpool chasing the ball. They want the ball. They don't get it. Wrexham passing it around, making Blackpool run. Over the top now. Lovely little ball in for Jack Marriott. He gets there. Inside the box. Twist turns. He's one-on-one with the keeper. Unlucky. Nearly gets in one-on-one there. It nearly happened. We nearly had the one-on-one for Jack. Still time left on the clock. Jack probably could get another shot. Blackpool coming over halfway, trying to get something happening. Down the line. Cuts inside. Passes off. Tic-tac-toe. In front of the box. Takes the cross. Nicely brought down. On the edge of the box. Instead of shooting, they're passing. They should be shooting, not passing. Too many passes on the day, and it wastes the opportunity again. Wrexham clearing the lines. Goal kick to Wrexham. 3 minutes to go. Ollie Rathbone has run himself into the ground. I think, to be honest, Ollie Rathbone could be subbed out here pretty quick because he has run his bum off. Going to go for a little bit of the Pepsi. The ground is emptying. 2 minutes to go. Phil Parkinson just looks very poised. He doesn't look jubilant and he doesn't look happy. He looks poised. Content, maybe? I think so. Wrexham now with the ball in their own half, going over the far side, left side, over the field. He won't get there, but James McLean runs there. Nice ball over the top. Jimmy puts the hand up to thank you. Wrexham fans loving every moment of it. Tom O'Connor looks like he's coming up. I wonder who he's coming in for. I would be taking out Ollie Rathbone. He looks absolutely knackered, is the word. Ball on the edge of the box. Wrexham clear one more time. Blackpool in their own half, coming to the right side, looking to get things happening. It's been a tough slog for Blackpool today. They've met Wrexham in the defending ascendancy. Ball into the box one more time. I know you're bored of me saying it, but Wrexham cleared everything today. Again, on the ball, in their own half, passing it around. Matty James having a look. Ollie Rathbone literally running on gas, on fumes. Ball down the line. James McLean does get there amazingly on the left side. Is he going to go to the corner or is he going to cut inside? Loses possession, but that's fine. It's lost possession in Blackpool's penalty area or in and around. Blackpool looking to get things moving forward, going to the left side. They are going down the left wing. But again, things are looking a little bit too much, too late for Blackpool. It definitely looks like a great win on the road for Wrexham. Going to the chat briefly. Maria McConnell's son is out for the Wrexham boys. Beautiful. Clive Vachanak, 1-2. Maybe. Maria McConnell, Cloud's gone. Nice. Kent Gulliford, go Oilers. Kent Gulliford, hell with the Parky out crowd. The fans are loving this. Yes, Rathbone has gone off. I'm glad to see that because the poor man has run himself into the ground. Literally, they're laughing their asses off at Ollie because he's so knackered, so worn out. Absolutely great scenes. They're all having a wonderful time on the bench there. Blackpool breaking through. Dangerous one-on-one with the keeper shoots. It's in the back of the net. It's in the back of the net. We have been scored on. Seconds to do. There's literally seconds on the clock. We've been scored on. It's not squeaky bum time, but they got a goal back. We've got to keep it together. Seconds to do. Seconds to do. Don't get worried. There's at least 30 seconds left in this match. 30 seconds. Yes, Hugh Daniel says boo, but we still win. Ball now. Wrexham halfway. Kickoff. All the way back to Arthur Okonkwo. Arthur kicks it long, and that didn't need to happen the way that was played out. What we now need is to get on the ball, hold the ball, win the one-on-ones, and kill this game immediately. And there we are, guys. There we are. Scored on right at the end. We're going to the plate. We're going to the post game straight away. But guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what a good time to be alive. We did it. We did it. We did it. I tell you, what a fantastic game. We're going to go through it. We're going to go through it. But hey, I tell you what, let's thank Nathan Jones and Charlton for one reason. But looking at the game before we get there, we're in the post game right now, guys. Thank you, everybody, for being here today. What a great match. What a great time with you once again. I'm going to go to the chat, but listen, say goodbye before you go. Michael James, well played, Seasides fans from Canada. Yes, they did. They did. Seasides had played a top game. Maria McConnell, spot on Rathbone rest. Absolutely. Manager waiting there in the stands. Yes. Hugh Daniel, boo. Hugh Daniel, but we still win it. Absolutely. Michael James, Ray Blackpool. Mike Day Humphreys had a feeling that would happen. Yeah. Maria McConnell, all over full time. Thank you, Maria. Again, thank you, Maria, for keeping us in touch all game long. And Phil Parkinson is at half field with Drysdale, Darren Drysdale. Maybe asking him a few questions as to what he was doing. Doesn't matter. 3 points in the bag, 2 on the game. D. Scott, I'm off as I'll be back to watch the post-game show later today. Have a good time. D. Scott, 66-29. Calamity Yana, Phil looks like he's reprimanding the ref post-match. He absolutely is. Grim Plays, thank you again, my friend. Great commentary. I'm glad you like it. As always, up the town. Absolutely. Kent Gulliford, off to Wrexham MDL. Back in a few, up the town. Beautiful. Andy Soho, amazing game, amazing commentary. Big love to you, my friend. Love it, love it, love it. Love all the family. We've got 2 games to go. This is now full ball post game. Get in here, tell me what you're thinking. And hey, post game, come back, watch it later. But 2-0 on the day. Red Dragon fans are going through the roof. Absolutely ecstatic. First half, I tell you, we're going to talk about second half. We're going to talk about that, but we're going to go into the scores right now. Hugh Daniel, 2 more games, must win both. We win both, we are promoted. Our destiny is now in our hands. 2 games to go, 44 down. 2 games to go. Our destiny back in our hands. Maria McConnell, you said it was 2-1. You're absolutely bloody right. She's a genius. Maria is a genius, guys. We got a lot of great women on this channel. They're all geniuses. They know the game like you. So we got strong women, strong men all around this little blue globe. Yeah, we are a special family. We are, and we're getting bigger. And join our family. Like, subscribe, get into this. Back to the chat. Roselle 91, great day, but that goal can change a lot. It can. But I would say this much. It's careful not to get scored on, like I said, and we did, yeah? But we got the 3 points over the line. Brilliant stuff again, Roselle. Lovely to have you again, my friend. Pickle Kisser, I'm still in awe of what happened today. My jaw is on the floor, and we just got blessed with a chance. Absolutely, we did. We so got blessed with a chance. Phil J. Weston, disappointed we conceded right at the death, but we'd have took 2-1 before the game. So well done, Wrexham. Absolutely, Phil J. Weston, one of our own. Great points. And I'm still thinking about that James McLean shot that he didn't put away. This could have been 3 or 4, but it ended 2 on the score. Kent Gulliford, crowd singing, we got super Phil Parkey. Class. Yes, that is class. That is class. Kent Gulliford, crowd singing, we got super Paul Parkey. Class. Hope they sing it to the end. And I hope they sing it next week in the Kairas, the Stoke Kairas. I really do. And I would say Dilk if they do. I really would. I'd love it. I really would say thank you. And don't forget, J-Rod had a big chance in the first half, one-on-one with the keeper. Just didn't get it over the line, but he does get an assist on the day. So there's big things for J-Plod, J-Rod. So there you go. Now, taking a look at some of the scores, keep bringing your chat. Scores on the doors. Let's break this down. I tell you, it was more than we bargained for. Slow time. Wigan 1, Rotherham 0, Crawley 3, Exeter 1. Red card in that game. And I'll tell you what, you want to know who the red card was? We're going to tell you straight away. Edward Albert Francis on 89 minutes. Red carded for Exeter. And Exeter go down 3-1 on the day. Blackpool, as you know, 1. Wrexham 2. James McLean on 61. Ollie Rathbone on 64. 2 goals in 3 minutes. Killed the game dead. And right at the death, 90 plus 4, Rob After, who scored 3 last week, does get another goal. 4 goals in 2 games for Rob After. Nice. But on the day, 2-1 to Wrexham. Barnsley 1-1. Peterborough, that's still going on. That's 90 plus 10. We'll keep you updated. Cambridge 1, Leighton 2. That's another big score coming our way. Lincoln 4, Bolton 2. Who would have expected that? And we go to Lincoln in 2 games' time. They win 4-2 today over Bolton. We go there in 2 games' time. That's not going to be easy. But Blackpool wasn't easy. And Blackpool came off a 3-1 win before this match. We beat them 2-0. But again, Lincoln 4, Bolton 2. We play them in 2 games' time. Wickham going down 4-0 to Charlton. I'm going to get a quick swig of water. Just a second, guys. Goals on the day. Well, there are only 4, and that's enough. Lloyd James on 11, Luke Berry on 24, Matt Godden on 58, and Karoy Anderson 62. And they even had time for a red card, so that's something in our favour as well. Chucks and AK 90 plus 3, so he won't be playing against Wrexham no matter what happens. So good news for 4 goals on the day, bad news for Wickham happens. So good news for 4 goals on the day. Bad news for Wickham. Mike Dodds has got to get them turned around. Another tough game coming from Wickham. We'll talk about that in the pre-game coming up in a couple of days. Barnsley 1-1 with Peterborough. Cambridge losing at home to Orient 2-1. And Lincoln 4, like I say, Lincoln 4, Bolton 2. Wickham losing 4-0. And you've got to say, bring that one down again. Excuse me. Bristol Rovers 0, Stevenage 1. And Burton Did get a goal back against Birmingham, but they lose 2-1 on the day. And Northampton doing themselves a big helper, winning 4-1 on the day. Let's take a look at the table. We're going to gloat. We're going to gloat on this one. I'm going to start at the bottom first. Yeah, different angle. Bottom four is as before. And Burton and Bolton on 43. Crawley is on 40 and Cambridge on 38. So the bottom four, there's three guys that are close to Burton to get out. But again, Burton showing signs in the last two games, a win and a draw, making things happen for Burton to stay out of trouble. Birmingham on top, 42 matches, 99 points. The record is 103. They're 4 points away from it. They got 12 points still to grab. I'm saying it's about 108 to 109 points by the end of the season. I'm guaranteeing you, Birmingham fans, you will get the record. And the loss in the recent cup final, as disappointing as it is, literally disappears with Birmingham City winning this league and going back to the championship where you should be. You should never, Birmingham City should never have been in this division. Never. Never, ever. And you Blues fans, you know I'm talking gold. Anyhow, second spots. We weren't in second before today, but we're back in second. I said we'd pounce in the pregame. More reason why you take in the pregame. Well, we pounced. And I said we would in the pregame. I was looking for the 1-0 for Charlton, not 4. But it was 4, not 1. But Wrexham, 44 matches, 86 points. 2 clear points ahead of Wycombe. Equal goal difference on 28. Wycombe, 44 matches, 84 points, plus 28 on the goal differential. 2 points behind Wrexham and equal games. And in fourth, Charlton coming fast. And next week is going to be interesting. But we are 4 points ahead. Sorry, 3 points ahead of Charlton. 4 points ahead of Charlton right now. Sorry, get it together. And Charlton, 44 games on 82 points. So quickly, Wrexham, 86 points. Wycombe, 84 points. Charlton, 82 points. Charlton's goal difference is 25. Don't worry about Stockport. They're going to the playoffs. But those top three teams, 82, 84, 86, it's getting close. It's getting real close. And next week, we're going to have more twists and turns. But next week, we're at home. Charlton travel again. They've had a tough go today. Great win. But again, they're on the road again. Traveling takes it out of your legs. Playing at home, home cooking, home training, it gets you prepped for the game. We have a week for the biggest game of the season coming up. We've got a lifeline against Charlton at the Stoke Kiddas next week. Going to go to the chat really quickly. Kent Gulliford said, crowd singing, we got Super Phil Parker. You heard that. Calamity Hainer, hey y'all. Is Steve breaking up or is it just my Wi-Fi? It could be your Wi-Fi. Calamity Hainer, goodbye Wrexham. Finally, I can't hear any more up the town. Don't get that for a second though. Goodbye. Wrexham family, I can't hear any more up the town. Beautiful. Paul Phelps, loved the commentary. Been here all game. Paul, well done to you again, man. And I tell you, next game is going to be the one where things can really happen if everything went the right way next week. Next week could be quite a resounding weekend. It could be the ultimate earthquake, Erdbeben. It could be the ultimate. Keep ready for that. But Paul, nice to see you again. Thank you for loving the commentary and thank you for being here all game. Looking forward for being here. Looking forward for being here for next season. Yes, me too. Only question that is unanswered is where do we go from here? Are we going to get to the championship? Because you can't jinx things, yeah? You can't jinx. But where do we go from here? And from there, wherever we land up, where do we go from there? Because it seems to me that the ownership on this club is intent to end up at the very top. We're doing quite well. In fact, spectacularly well is what we're doing. So, Andy Sohol, back to you. I got to get to work. It's great to be here. See you next match. Much love, Andy Solo. Enjoy your work day. Enjoy the weekend. Come back for the post game because there's more coming. But I tell you, we are in the slot. And what has happened today was the earthquake I saw coming through on the pregame and for days before I launched that pregame. When I get a gut feeling, I got to say it. And I get a lot of messages when I look at the table and I look at the scores and I look at the players, the injuries, the stock market. My stock market is football. When I look at all the things in the week, I come up with what I say. It's inspiration through decades of following the club and decades of following football. And that is what it is all about. Pickle Kisser, Leighton is going to rain down on Wickham next match. I think they can. They cannot afford a loss. Wickham can't even afford a draw right now. They really can't. If everything goes well next week for Wrexham and they get a result, Wickham cannot afford to draw. Wickham are in the position that we were before this game. We couldn't afford to draw today. We had to win. We're 8 unbeaten. Yeah? I said we were going to go 5-3 in the final 8. 5 wins, 3 draws. Let's see what happens. We're on track. But again, Leighton, next match against Wickham. It's going to be interesting. Great point, Pickle Kisser. Great point. Phil J. Weston, great commentary again. Stevie, signing off. See you next watch along. Absolutely, Phil J. Weston. Big up to you, my friend. Big up to everybody. Remember, like, subscribe, hit the notifications, join, and that's hit all notifications. Join the family. The table, though, again, Birmingham first, Wrexham second, Wickham third, Charlton fourth, Stockport fifth, Leighton in 6th. Reading losing, Orient winning. But the most important factor looking at the table is that Wrexham is in second on 86 points, level on goal difference on 28, with Wickham in third on 84, and Charlton goal difference 25 on 82. I'm not dismissing Stockport out of arrogance, but they're 5 points out of contention with Wrexham with just 2 matches left. It's going to be tight enough for Charlton to make things happen. But for Stockport, I do say with respect, a great season, and the champions of League Two from last year are going to finish in the playoffs and have a great shot at maybe making it through the playoffs. Now, let's go at the first half. First half, if you didn't see it, if you're just joining in, Wrexham winning on the day 2-0, 2 goals, 2-1 on the day, 2 goals in quick succession, 61 and 63. McLean, Rathbone, and Apter on 90 plus 5 at the death for Blackpool. 2-1 on the day. Amazing results. And I'm going to say it one more time. Charlton did Wrexham a huge favour. I was looking for the 1-0 win for Charlton on the day. No, they come up with 4-0 on the day. An amazing result by Charlton and such a helper for Wrexham. Looking at the first half, a battle of attrition. It really was. Nothing was really happening for Wrexham in front of the net. Jay Rodriguez starts, much to the chagrin of everybody, but he didn't play a terrible game. And at the end of the game, there was a reason in the second half why you'll know why it wasn't such a bad thing for Jay to be around. But the game itself, first half, literally a match of attrition. Blackpool probably shaded it with going forward more so than Wrexham, but neither team could get anything going. However, there was 2 moments in the game where Wrexham should have gone ahead. James McLean had an amazing chance, one-on-one with the keeper, and I've got to say, Harry Trier in net for Blackpool made an amazing. He made a worldy save down to the right, kept it out, kept Blackpool in the game. At the other end, Arthur Okonkwo did have a shot and a save to stop, pushing it over the bar to keep us level at 0-0. At half-time, I threw it out there. What changes did you want to see? What changes should we make? Second half starts off at 0-0, like you know. Jay Rodriguez trots out. The boys trot out. There's no changes. Changes come later in the match. And eventually, Wrexham would start to get in the game. The flow in the second half was much better for Wrexham. I'm going to bring up the Wrexham sheet right now. But the flow in the second half for Wrexham was way, way better. Way better. There's more intensity, more speed, more zip on the ball. And the substitutions really is what changed it. We're going to go through the substitutions, and the substitutions really helped to make this game change. George Dobson picks up a yellow card in the first half, as does Samuel Severa for the yellow cards. There's a goal coming in, James McLean, and that was assisted by George Dobson. That was on 61. I'll tell you what, did I jump for joy when that one in? And before you knew it, Wrexham were 2-0 up. 3 minutes later on 64, Ollie Rathbone, assisted by Jay Rodriguez on 64, 2-0 up. And then substitutions. Tom Bloxham, who was signed in from Shrewsbury, much to everybody's surprise, he comes on for Hayden Coulson, didn't change a thing. Samuel Severa, the Australian, goes out for CJ Hamilton, didn't change a thing. Jay Rodriguez goes out, Stevie Fletcher comes in. It changed quite a bit. We had more things going, but hey, we were already in the ascendancy. Ashley Fletcher comes out. Beasley comes in for Blackpool. Jordan Lawrence Gabriel comes in. Afia goes out for Blackpool. They tried everything. Stevie Bruce tried everything to break down Wrexham. It just wasn't happening. Sammy Smith goes out and gets a rapturous applause. Jack Marriott comes in. Ollie Rathbone, absolutely worn out. He put everything into this game. Hard-working Ollie Rathbone really goes out on fumes. He had nothing left. And Tom O'Connor came in, and shortly thereafter, Apter would score the one goal on the day to make it 2-1 on the day for Wrexham. And on the day, I got to say, fantastic game. The second half would then trickle down, and Wrexham literally would sit on the edge of their own box for the last 10 minutes or so, defend resolutely. Everything that Blackpool put in the box, Wrexham just headed it out, blocked it, kicked it out. Or, you got to say, for my money, although he didn't score, but for my money, Arthur Okonkwo gets the man of the match today. He did everything he needed to do to keep the shutout clean. He gets the shutout again. That's like a goal for a striker. But it was the ability to snuff out Blackpool with all the crosses that he collected so safely, and the presence of mind later in the game, tick, tock, tick, tock, tick, tock, to kill the clock. All the teams this season love killing the clock on us. And it's nice to see Wrexham kill the clock, nurture the game, and take it home. They did get scored on late, and I said there was a chance we would if we didn't keep it tight. Because when you bring guys in, things change. Blackpool did get that late goal, but it was too late. And it was too little too late. Unfortunately, we ran out. 2-1 winners on the day. We're now sitting second. Destiny in our hand. Destiny in our hand. I want to go up to the chat right now. Very important that I go to the chat and say hello to you guys. First of all, Maria McConnell, thank you for coming in and doing the chat and keeping us in queue all the time. Grim Plays, Kent Gulliford, Pickle Kisser, Di Humphreys, you're all in there. I'm going to go through this. I'm going to get all of you because you deserve it. Phil J. Weston, Calamity Jana, you betcha. Di Humphreys, Kent Gulliford, Grim Plays, Maria McConnell. All of you make massive statements. All of you. William Iambo, Andy Solo, brilliant again. I tell you what, I love it when you guys come in. Roselle 91, and even everywhere around the world, yeah. Mark Norville, well up to you, Mark, as well. A lot of people. Hoxipucio from Mexico. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigo? Bienvenidos. D. Scott 6629. Lots of people. Grim Plays, I got you there. I think I've got everybody so far. If I don't, let's go see at the bottom. I think I've got you all in there, guys. Hugh Daniel, nearly missed you. Didn't know. William Iambo. Right. On the day, and D. Scott 6629 again. On the day, we got what we deserved. We showed up. We absolutely showed up for this one. It was a great performance. The fans were loud. The 12th man pushed us on. At halftime, it finished 0-0. Full-time finishes 2-1. The second half was an exemplary performance. Everybody to a man played their part. Phil got the substitutions right, and we're walking home now with the win. 2 points clear. A point behind today, 2 points clear now, is what you were looking at for what could have happened. If Wycombe win, we're still chasing it. But right now, the table, 86 points for Wrexham, 84 Wycombe, 82 for Charlton. Charlton next week, that's the one we got to get ready for. That's the next pre-game. Will it be easy? No, it won't be easy. But if we don't lose that, we're still in second. That's what I'm saying. Stay unbeaten. Stay unbeaten till the end of the season. And don't forget, Lincoln is the last match, and they win 4-2 today over Bolton Wanderers. We are still in deep, and this can still go wrong, and we can still get sent to the playoffs. But right now, Wickham are more worried than we were coming into this. Wrexham are not arrogantly complacent, and nor are you, nor am I. But we're in a better slot than we were before today. I tell you. The one thing is saying is we're doing it now. Now enjoy your weekend. Get off on your weekend. Don't be down, because it's not a draw like the last two games. You got to win. You got something to roll with. You got something to push your chest out with and feel it all weekend, all day long. And know this: we control our destiny. And I said we would do. And we are. And we've waited to pounce, and we're pouncing. And we're going to take care of business. TCB, baby. Wrexham is going to take care of business. And they're going to do everything possible in the next two matches to make that happen. But if we come up with these performances like today, then we will. And can you imagine the cauldron of noise at the Stoke Keras next week? Everybody's going to be up for this. The guys have literally given us a shot in the arm today that's going to last to kickoff and through that next game. I really think there's going to be an amazing vocal support for our guys. They're going to push them over the line. And anybody listening right now, as we shut this down, know that if you're going to the game, one thing: be as loud as you can. Lay it out there. Leave it in the stands. Don't take any noise home, but leave it in the stands and let the guys feel it, because the 12th man is going to push us against Charlton next week and can make a massive difference. And the one thing we can't afford next week is a nervy crowd, because if the crowd gets nervy or you start hearing the players will sink in their boots. We have got to give them the biggest backing next week at home against Charlton to get it over the line. Do that, and we're nearly there. A result next line. Do that, and we're nearly there. A result next week keeps it alive. 3 years back to back with the best story in football, and we can be bringing it. And we really could be bringing it to a climax like we've had in the last 2 seasons. No, we didn't win the title, and we were never going to win that title. But the battle in this division was the fight for second spot all season long. You've seen it. I've seen it. And it's coming to a crunch. But all season long, we stuck with Wickham. And we've brought great quality at the times we need to. Right now, we're lining up for Charlton next week, and an absolute massive match with massive noise and massive implications. Be on your way. Be happy. Thank you for being there. But I tell you what, as we stand, we are in a bloody good place. I am so grateful for you for being in the chat today, for watching along, for being here. Remember, keep coming back for more, because Wrexham's on their game. I come alive, you come alive, and everybody has a fantastic time. I'll leave you with it. Blackpool 0, Wrexham 2 on the day. I'm absolutely loving this. Are you?